Yo, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing, man?
What's going on, everybody?
It is another beautiful day. Hold on. Apparently, I didn't have insomnia because holy shit. Sorry about that, folks. I slept. I was like about. I kind of took a nap and I overslept. So anyway, with that being said, man, this is
we
another
have to
week.
we need to give Shake some insomnia pills so he can have the proper insomnia. You can't be taking knockout pills for the insomnia episode.
Yeah. So so um so yesterday, last week it was TD and
Yep.
me. It was
Yeah, the
you.
honorable TD.
Yeah, TD, me, you, and TD, and you won 8-5. TD came in second place at 7-6,
Hmm.
and I came in third with 5-7. So right now you are leading. Uh, you have a nice lead. You are 98-56. I am 93-61.
All righty. Numbers are getting big.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be the we're gonna be in, we're talking about we're gonna be in the triple digits next week.
Yeah, it's amazing how have to see how we got 11 games in the schedule.
What's going on, Jay?
Jay is rolled up out of his cocoon and decided to join us
So
in times.
being there's Thanksgiving, I figured, you know what? Uh, I got some chocolate cheesecake, and I'm drinking some chocolate Baileys. What you got, Crypto?
Oh, right now I just ate a bowl. I ate a bowl of popcorn. I
That's
just
what's up.
finished off some popcorn, and I'm gonna go get me some. I'm gonna finish off the eggnog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, finish off the eggnog.
I mean, so it's gonna be Thanksgiving tomorrow, and obviously the two games that.
Technically, it's Thanksgiving now.
Oh
Since
yeah.
it's already, at least if you're in the Eastern and Central and Mountain time zones, yeah.
Yes. All right.
These three,
Yeah, you're right. It's
California
Thanksgiving
is
right
yet
now.
to be. Yeah, in California is the only place it's not Thanksgiving. In Hawaii and Alaska, of course, they
Yeah, yeah,
still those bums still have to wait.
yeah, yeah. Fuck you.
They've got about one more hour.
Okay, so for those who heard the message, I was talking to you. But no, so the two games that are traditionally played are the Lions and the Cowboys.
Yep.
I wonder how the hell they got. Did you ever? Does anybody know why they are the only ones that freaking get Thanksgiving games?
I think they made a deal with the devil, and they decided to lions. I'm reaching here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking the lion is the king of the jungle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the king feasts on everything, including turkeys. So they figured the lion is the perfect mascot to always feast on Thanksgiving, since it's the
Yeah.
king of the jungle. So hence we need the Detroit Lions to play every Thanksgiving because they will be feasting on everything. What you think about that?
Uh, I think you lying.
Right.
Mm. Let's see. I'm
Yeah.
I'm googling it right now as
Feel
we
good
speak.
old Lions. It's a hell of a contract to have. And of course, we play like once every 8 or 9 years. I think the Dolphins play.
No, well, we play in Dallas once every 8 years.
Yep, that's when we play once every 8 years in Dallas. One time we did play them in our building. I think, if I remember. Maybe not. Maybe it was Dallas. Yeah, that was Dallas because that's the Leon let fumble, right? And then it was another one where Jimmy Johnson lost. Uh, Then the other one was 2012, I think. That was that the X got burned game? Oh, that was a different
Okay, here
one.
we go. Hold on.
Happy
While
Thanksgiving,
many teams
Esther.
were interested, Dallas Cowboys GM text.
Esther rolled out of bed.
So they figured the Thanksgiving game because at the time, Estefan, what's going on? Happy Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So what happened was the team was struggling in 1966, and they thought it would be good ratings for their struggling team, according to
Oh well,
Google.
shit. They've been well. Have they been struggling since 1966? I like my theory better. They're the kings of the
Yeah,
jungle,
me
and they
too.
got a feast.
Hold on.
What's up, Tonk? Tonk is has arrived from his well, it's we'll give you an honorary Thanksgiving, even though it's not quite Thanksgiving. You still got 33 minutes left, but we'll give you a Thanksgiving. Oh, look at the legend. The legend showed up. Now we got to go
What's
get
going on
Lou.
here?
We got to go get
Tonk
Lou out
7
of
in the
bed.
building.
Lou is Lou is
Yeah, I
Lou
just
said he's checking your credentials, EM. He's checking those credentials. He
yeah,
don't he
yeah.
don't he don't quite believe that you're the legend.
He is a legend. What you talking about? Certified legend,
I know.
undefeated. He's
Certified
speaking of which,
legend.
he's the only guy who's undefeated. He schooled TD every chance he got.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna drop the link.
Hey, you know what? I'll let you know what you be our if you want. I'll let Em be our special guest. What do you think?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
You can be a special guest.
yeah.
We can see if he could top his you know the guy who taught him everything he knows, TD. Think he can top TD, the guy who taught him everything he knows. You might
All
want
right,
to
what's up, man?
come do
I'm
something
sending you
about
the
that,
link.
Ian.
Ed. I mean, Em. I sent you the link.
Yeah.
So
Teachers leave those kids alone. Wait a minute, what's Jay talking about? Damn.
all right.
What kids he's talking about? You know something about you know what I
Tonk, if you
noticed?
want the link too,
You
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 could have it. I'm gonna send I'm gonna send Tonk the link too.
yeah. You know
Em, what's going
what's
on, my
said
brother?
that?
Man,
Oh,
what's
what's up?
goody, gentlemen? What's going on,
What,
man?
Yeah, man. This is
what's
the
happening?
first
We're having
episode
this
of Insomnia Live, man.
I hear you, bro. Listen. I got my turkey out there on that smoker.
Yeah, yeah.
Got my ham.
okay.
I put my ham out there about 20 minutes ago, and so I ain't gonna get no sleep tonight. So I'll be kind of in
Right.
and out, checking on that meat, making sure the meat don't burn for tomorrow. Well, for
Yep.
today actually, but
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
so I'm
figured a
with
lot
y'all,
of
man.
people
I
be
was
up
like, damn,
early.
I was sitting out back, bro, and I was like, damn, I was just looking for something to listen to, and
Hmm.
I said, I could. I saw the tailgate popped up on my timeline. I said, damn, they still they still live right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we just
Hey,
went
man, listen.
live.
I got at
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. I'm doing my little chocolate Baileys and a little chocolate cheesecake.
Oh,
Late
that's what's
night
up.
snack. Hell yeah.
What's on the menu today, fellas?
I'm going to
We got
this place called The
collard
Groove.
greens. Oh,
I'm
go ahead.
having
My bad.
prime rib, baby.
Oh, you're not
Right.
cooking for
Yeah.
y'all not
Well, I'm not cooking because
No.
my old girl, she she's like in her 90s. She's just she don't want to do like no cooking, so we just go to a restaurant and you know what I'm saying, no fuss, no muss, and then I'm going to my old lady's, the in-laws. First we're
Mm-hmm.
going to her mom's house, then we're going to her sister's house after that. So
Hmm.
Oh no, man, no. Oh, see, I can't tolerate that, and not in my house. No,
yeah.
Thanksgiving. Get
Right.
you got to get them pots out. Get them out. So
Right.
so everybody everybody sleep now, but I got my
Oh, they
family in
got
town.
storm.
Like, huh?
Okay, coming in from Arkansas
Yeah,
or
from
no?
Arkansas,
Oh,
and and they just got here a little while ago, and so everybody sleep now, but for the most part, but
Okay, you just
Yeah,
getting them
man. We
some
so we're
part of the
so
meal
this
ready.
this will be the first. We just this will be the first Thanksgiving here at our new place, and
Okay,
so
that's
that's
what's
why
up.
everybody came down here and met up, at our place this year. So, but yeah, man, we're gonna have a good time, bro. It's gonna be a feast. It's gonna be an
Yeah,
absolute
that's right.
it's gonna be an absolute feast, man, and we'll have a good time, man, and so yeah, man, it's gonna be good times.
Damn it, wrong phone. Yeah,
Yeah.
so with that being said, so here's what we do. We do this is a pick 'em. We're gonna pick games around the league. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
last
Doing all the picks.
whatchamacallit,
Yep.
Crypto got a 5-game lead on me. I had a 5-game lead on him. Now he's got a 5-game lead on me.
Right.
TD was our special guest last week. Before that was
Who?
Great One DeVore.
Who?
TD Finstock.
Oh
Remember?
yeah, y'all had him on. Y'all had TD on the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last
he
week.
was on last week. Yep.
Oh,
Last,
okay.
last
That's
weekend.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we had
Yep.
Great One DeVore the week before. But
The
crypto,
the the, the not
crypto.
so great one.
Yeah, the not so great one.
That's a
Crypto beat.
great
We
one.
beat. We beat him last time, and then TD. Crypto won last week. So
I hope y'all was trolling TD like y'all be trolling me and crypto. Like you talking about he taught me everything I know, man. I hope you was trolling him, crypto, like you troll me, bro. Like
I
so.
just
Where's that guy? He calls himself the Rabbit Dolphin. Where he at?
he sleep. I think
Oh yeah,
yeah,
he had
he
a
been put to
he had a
sleep. He had
rabbit
some
slumber.
NyQuil. He had some
yeah,
NyQuil. We got to put to bed early. Yeah, that NyQuil.
yeah. So yeah,
So
man.
let's
Yeah,
get
that
started on
one.
these games real quick, and then here we go.
What is
Then
Tonk still with us?
that
Happy Thanksgiving
Is he
to
there?
everybody in the chat. Well, let me see who's in the chat first. Let me pull
well,
this
I
up. Hang
sent him the
on.
link. So
You did? You sent it to him? All right, cool.
yeah,
Well, yeah, happy Thanksgiving to pretty much everybody except this J guy. This idiot. Other than that, everybody else, salute to y'all, man, and y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope y'all will enjoy your day.
hey man.
He
So anyway,
Jake,
look,
you're not gonna do any film
This Saturday is
breakdown with Jake?
rivalry week. You know that
No.
per Saturday. This Saturday is rivalry week, and I guess the NFL is trying to you know continue that tradition because
Yeah.
all 3 games tomorrow are division rivals. So let's start off with the first game. It is the 4-6 Packers
Mm.
take on the 8-2 Lions.
Ooh.
Um,
Mm.
Detroit is given they're giving Detroit 8 points.
Wow.
Over under is 47 points.
Mm.
So being that you're the guest, EM,
Them Vegas,
we'll
man.
start
They
with you.
just
Who you say is going to win this game?
luring people into these ones.
You know what? I'm going
He had a better
upset.
weekend.
I'm calling
Oh,
upset on this game. Yeah. I'm feeling an
okay.
upset here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's again, we all know how divisional teams, how
Mm-hmm.
tough they play each other,
Mhm.
really, no matter what the records are in any year.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be one of those games where, yeah, I'm sure Green Bay is coming in as a massive underdog, but I think they're going to pull a rabbit out of their hat, and I think they upset the Lions tomorrow by a field goal.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Crypto,
Right out of the gate.
you won, so you get to go next.
I've been on that train too. This is the perfect one to pick the same thing what EO just said, because I see the thing is division, you just throw everything out of the window when it comes to the
Hmm.
two teams. Because you got Jordan Love turned it around a little bit last week, coming back against the
Mm-hmm.
Chargers. That's a signature win for him as far as his early career. So, I think he gets another big win on the road. He makes it 2 for 2 in back-to-back weeks. There's your opportunity, Shake. I'm giving you a window.
No, actually I'm going with you guys because number one, the Lions have a terrible record on Thanksgiving games. So
Yep, that is.
So
Despite having
I'm saying
every
I think
Thanksgiving at home. Yeah.
and I think this might be one of those games with the Lions. They might be coming in, riding high. Obviously, 8-2 record, and coming off that. When it last week they played they beat the Chargers last week, right?
No,
No,
they
the
played.
Bears.
They
played the
lost.
Bears.
Yeah, they beat somebody. I forgot who they played, but they barely beat. They had like 4 turnovers.
That was the
Yeah.
Bears. That was against the Bears.
Yeah, the Bears.
yeah, okay,
Against
the Bears. Okay,
yeah.
I'm thinking the week before.
Bears had
But
12 points in the fourth quarter.
yeah, I think this is a game, man, where they might be taking the Packers maybe not as serious as they should, and I think
Yeah.
the Packers sneak up on them and get them by field goal.
Greg said the Lions by 1 million. Damn, Greg. Okay.
Wow.
This is a new experience for me because it's hard for me to run the banners and then the freaking chat because we don't usually have chat. But hey,
right.
Yeah, man. Look, at the end of the day, EM, the one thing that me and Crypto harp on is there's the two Aniers, you know who they are, have 2 players of interest in the NFC North. You know who those are?
Who was that?
Brian Flores and Jordan Love, and they want both of them to fail because, of course, obviously, one because of Brian Flores, and 2, apparently Brian Flores wanted Jordan Love, so they're hoping that Jordan Love fails, which I think is sickening in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you know how. Yeah, Flores is a name even to this point. You know how the majority of the fan base feels about him. So yeah, it's crazy.
And you know what's funny is I'm gonna pose this question to you, Ian, because I asked a lot of people, right? You know, me and you, that's the one thing that we have in common is that we called Tua down the middle. You know, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm objective as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I take my feelings out of everything. You know what I mean?
100%.
So now, if you know what a Tua is, right? And who do you think? You have 2 super teams that won Super Bowls, right? That didn't win Super Bowls. Let's say, for instance, the Vikings and the Buffalo Bills went to the Super Bowl. Who do you think the 2 winners who want to win least? The Bills, the division rival, or the Vikings? Because if the Vikings win, then Brian Flores gets the Super Bowl.
Good question, Sheik. Man, that's a tough one right there, bro.
bro.
Man, that is a tough one right there, bro. That wow.
Are they pinned to root for Flores because of the hatred for the Bills, or they gonna swallow and want the Bills to get closer to the Super Bowl? Because they'll be indirectly rooting for Josh Allen. Ooh,
yeah.
That's a tough one.
Salute to JM in the chat, man. Hey, happy
JMPCB, what's going on, man?
Hey,
happy Thanksgiving to you as well, my friend.
All right, so we're all in agreement here. All right, and now we're in your neck of the woods. The 4-7 Commanders are taking on the 7-3 Cowboys.
Cowgirls. You know what?
They're favored by 13 points. The Vegas is giving them 48. Over under is 48 points.
I would love to pick an upset here, but I just don't see it happening. I think Washington, they've on offense at least. They've got some players on offense. They've got some pieces that teams need to account for. But I just think overall Dallas is too talented. Dak Prescott seems to be, his play seems to be elevated the last 2 to 3 weeks. And I think Dallas overall, man, they're just too talented. That defense is formidable. And the Washington, man, I just think, collectively 1 through 53 that are a much, much lesser talented team. And I just think Dallas at home, they're a different team at home for sure. And I would love to pick an upset here, but no, I think the Cowboys are going to win this one probably, I'll say by 10 at least.
Yeah. So they're not going to cover then.
Right.
Crypto, what say you?
Yeah. Given this is a division game and the Commanders got a mystique, I would pick them on if it was not this week. If it was like week 1, I would just outright pick the Commanders. But no, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys in this one
I guess I
because of that
reckon we're all in
defense.
agreement on this one.
That
And
defense
that brings us
picked.
to
They got 4 interceptions for touchdowns. That kid they got in the secondary there, he's got the record. He's looking to break the record. I say he breaks the record this week. He gets a pick 6 for a touchdown.
this brings
Breaks
us
the
to
record.
the Dubby Game Energy Game Drink of the Dubby Energy Game of the Week. You all know Dubby Calio Cream. Right now, you get buy one get one 50% off. The link is in the description below. I always recommend to get a starter pack. You know what I mean? It comes with 3-4 different flavors. You get a free cup. It's only like
Shake 'em up.
$12, whatever, and you get a discount when you hit the link. Add some water. Add one scoop to your glass of water, and you have energy, focus, and with none of that crash. Trust me, I do it on the weekends as a change of pace from coffee, and it is amazing. So, check Dubby out. And with that being said, the Dubby game of the week is the 7-3 49ers versus the 6-4 Seahawks. Geno Smith, he got a resurgent. I think the smartest thing he did was not get a big contract. So, and he was able to put a team around him. Pete Carroll still hasn't lost his fastball like Belichick. He's still in his facilities. You know what I'm saying? Capabilities. So, with that being said, Crypto, who you got?
I think the Niners pull us one out, and it's going to be close, but I think they pull it out in the end. Another division matchup. I want to go Seahawks if they was at home. I think they're at home, right? But no, I'm gonna go Niners. I'll stick with this pick. I might change it, but
it's a team that's last. Remember, it's a team that's last. Is
that 13th man in Seattle is pretty good. But
so you going Seattle?
Niners. I'm gonna go Niners.
It's in Seattle.
I'm a little queasy on this one.
I'm gonna go Seahawks on this one.
Yeah. Oh,
he went Joe Philbin on it.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little queasy.
Yeah, you know what though?
I think I might go Seahawks. You said they're in Seattle?
Yes, in Seattle.
All right, I'm gonna pick Seattle for the to narrow.
You copy my. Go ahead.
Hey,
this is a hard game to pick. These
another
battling back and forward, man.
Yeah, another divisional rival. Two good teams though. Seattle's one of the better teams in the league, in my opinion. Talented, but I just think they'll be playing at home, and we know they're a beast at home. We all know that 12th man is no joke. Yeah, but I just think San Francisco is too talented, man. I think Brock Purdy is the better of the two quarterbacks, and they're just too talented, bro. They're loaded offensively, defensively, special teams. They're just a better team, and I think ultimately their talent will win out and wear down the Seahawks at home. And I think Frisco wins by 7.
Okay. Yeah, right now, as a matter of fact, they're giving Seattle 7, -7. So over under is 44 points.
44. Okay.
So, and then we're gonna skip the Black Friday because we saved that game for last.
Who's playing on Black Friday? Who's playing on
Black Friday? The Dolphins is Black Friday.
Yeah, I know. I was trolling.
The best. Oh yeah. My bad.
Yeah.
The best game is you gotta save the best for last, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Right. Yep. Jay, I don't think I'll be buying a Sam Howell jersey anytime soon.
Don't pay Jay any mind. That guy's a fucking idiot. And a racist too, by the way. So
damn.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a racist.
We got 7-3 Browns taking on the 5-5 Broncos.
Whew. Man, Broncos coming off that 3-game winning streak?
Yeah. I tell you what, man, listen. if they make it to the playoffs and beyond, that this team deserves a 30 for 30 because look, this is the I wouldn't I will never see a team that not only did they get beat by 50 points in the season, they actually stayed together. And Crypto was telling me about how they were playing like defensively. They were playing top 5. You know, they allowed the fewest points after that. They really didn't after the Dolphins debacle. They really didn't give up too many points after that. You know what I mean? So I mean,
yep, that's the number one points allowed, points against.
Yeah.
Since the week 4. Yep, it's crazy.
I mean, Russell
turnaround.
Russell Wilson is playing better. As you know, Sean Payton got the best out of Jameis Winston. He got the best out of Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, if anybody deserves the title quarterback whisperers, I think it's Sean Payton.
Yeah, I'm picking upset here, bro. Gentlemen, I'm picking an upset here. I think the Broncos are playing at home, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and Deshaun Watson is gone for the year. I'm picking upset here. I think the Broncos are riding high off that 3-game winning streak, and they beat some very good teams, right? And I think the Browns is going to be the next good team that they upset, and I think Russell Wilson is gonna improv. He's gonna have to improv a lot. I think you use his leg in this game and kind of go off script and kind of and make plays. And he's shown the last 2 to 3 weeks he seems like the Russell Wilson of old, right? The Russell Wilson we're accustomed to seeing. And yeah, man, I think Russell's gonna have a good enough game. Because I think offensively the Browns are really challenged now that Deshaun Watson. They was really even challenged with Deshaun Watson, right? Before he got hurt. So now that he's gone, no Nick Chubb, I think they're going to struggle to score points. And the Broncos defense is playing extremely well. So I think you combine the Broncos defense shutting down the Browns offense, and I think Russ is going to make just enough plays off script to put his team in the best position, and I'm picking the Broncos by 3 in this game.
Yeah, it's whatchamacallit. Cleveland is favored by 1.5, 1 point. Over under is 35. So who you got, Crypto?
I think a lot of people sleeping on how good really the Browns defense is. And
they're kind of like they're also
because the D line is causing havoc against a lot of quarterbacks this season. And they've been playing pretty good themselves against good teams. They got some good quality wins under their belt too.
So who you got?
I think the Browns defense is tough. Where that THT's been playing good in relief for Watson. I got the Browns in this one, and to edge them out. I think the Browns go to 8-3.
All right, cool.
Complicating things even more in that Central.
Yeah.
Look at these idiots. Look at this idiot Jay. You use the N-word, EM Dolphin fan. You're on audio recordings too. You have made criminal threats. You corrupt every show with your behavior, EM. Oh, really?
Damn.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Jay's having a moment.
Anyway, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get my lead back, and I'm gonna go for the Broncos on this one.
All right. You got your window, Shake Money. You got that window. Remember that door's gonna get shut.
All right, here we go. This is probably the game of the week.
Game of the week. I'm giving you an opportunity, Shake. I'm gonna give you an opportunity this week.
The Chef Jew special, baby. We all know Chef Jew, right?
Mm-hmm.
This holiday season, everybody's busy and everybody wants to have holiday parties. you let my man Chef Jew right here hook you up. You know,
Yep.
look at this.
Chef
Cupcake.
Jew was
Good.
one of the OGs in the community
Invitation.
Hell
for
yeah, yeah, he
sure.
is.
Yeah.
He's a day oneer.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah,
He
man.
is. Yep. He is.
Look at this.
Ooh, cinnamon
Look at this.
rolls. Ooh,
Yep.
All this is prepared by
Is that
hands
is that
made,
macadamia
handmade from.
cookies?
yeah.
Yeah, these are
Oh
cookies right
man,
here.
the macadamia
Mm.
look like macadamia. That's really good.
So hit up my man Chef Jew because I tell you what, man, he's in Dade County and Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties. He'll hook you up. If you mention Finn's Tailgate or Shake Money, you get 10% off your first order. You know what I mean? So hit up Chef Jew, man. But so that gets me to the Chef Jew special is the 7-3 Jaguars take on the 6-4 Texans, and this one is for the lead of the AFC South. This is last time they played
Indeed.
Texans in Jacksonville, mind you, won by
Yep.
20 points.
You
Yep.
know what though? This
That's
is
the
an
team I picked
intriguing game.
to be the new team in the playoffs for every year, and that's the
You know, this
Texans.
is an
I picked.
intriguing. This is an intriguing game. Like I
Yeah.
understand. You know,
Mm,
you've got some good storylines here. You got Trevor Lawrence. Obviously, you know the story with C.J. Stroud this year playing a lot better than a lot of people thought he would. The Texans as a whole, though, to be honest with you, is a lot better than a lot of people gave him credit for, myself included. Um, you know, divisional team, AFC South supremacy is on the line because you know one game separates the two teams. So at the end of the day, man, I think yeah, the Texans have been impressive this year. CJ Stroud, for the most part, have been impressive. I didn't think, you know, this, you know, for his development, for him to be at this level, considering this is his first year. I mean, his development has been
yeah.
accelerated, and it needs to
Yeah.
be commended and celebrated. But at the end of the day, I think the Jaguars are too talented. They got too many weapons offensively, and I think the Jaguars win this one. I would say by a touchdown as well.
Crypto, what say you? Well, I picked this. I'll pick this time. I got the Texans winning this one. I think for some reason there's teams that have people's number. I think it's in Texans too. I think C.J. Stroud is playing lights out right now. The defense is picking up. So I'm gonna have to go with I'm going with the Texans on this one. Crypto.
You know me, at the beginning of the season, I said there will be a brand new playoff team in both conferences. Guess who was one of those teams I picked as to
Yeah,
be a brand new
Texans.
playoff team? The Texans, and they on track right now. So I'm gonna keep riding with them to not only to take over, take full control of that division, and to complete the season sweep on them. I got Texans in this one.
All
CJ
right.
Stroud, Offensive Player of the Year.
All right, and of course you got the Jags. And by the way, you know who else was a guest on this on one of our shows? Doc Brown and your man Lewis.
Who?
Doc Brown.
I don't know who that
Uh-oh.
is.
What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Since all right,
Uh-oh.
you know who that is? Damn.
Master Chill, yep. Master
No,
Chill,
man.
man.
I have
He
no
he
clue.
rolled up
I have
out
no clue who Doc Brown
he
is.
rolled out of
Doc.
bed and joined us.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I believe
I'm
he
trying to
played for
see if
the line. I played with
the old Oilers.
yeah.
Oh, really? Did
Yeah.
y'all check those credentials?
Did we check them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we checked those
It
credentials.
was a
He
rigorous
said he
process.
played next to Ernest Givens and Curtis Duncan and Haywood Jeffries and those boys.
Would you say Curtis Blow?
Yeah, Curtis Blow.
Hey,
Yeah.
dude. Hey, this is crazy. Look at this chat, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I
you-
can't see the chat right now because of the.
No, he said audio recordings are threatened to be. Keep it up. Everything is sent to the Texas Ranger.
Damn, man, this
Damn, that's
guy's
brutal.
damn. This
they're
guy's
being
threatening
sent
to
to the
call the
baseball
Texas
team.
Rangers, bro. Damn, what
Damn,
did I ever do
damn.
to this guy, man? I don't even know who this guy is, bro.
Are you talking about
And
the
he,
baseball
Damn.
team? They're being sent to the baseball team.
the
Right.
Why the hell? What is
Texas
what
Rangers.
is?
Okay, well, hey, man, I don't even know this guy. I mean, I don't know what's going on with this guy.
So if I say something, what would it be sent to the Florida Marlins or the Rays?
Right. It'll be sent to the Rays.
Either way,
It'll be
let's
sent to the
focus
Rays.
on task in hand. We got the Buccaneers taking on the 5-5 Colts.
Texas Rangers, crazy.
Damn.
Oh man,
This is gonna be
Big
a
Ju-
boring ass fucking game, bro. Pardon my language, gentlemen.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this
gonna
is,
be.
bro. This is gonna be, bro. It
Well,
sucks to be a Colts or a Buccaneers fan right now.
Did you see that new AFC South roundtable? Or I think it's they do a roundtable like
AFC North.
yeah, they got the South now with the Colts and the Jags and the Texans now.
Oh shit! I didn't see that one.
No, I didn't see that, man.
Yeah, they got the AFC South roundtable now.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
what's up.
Yeah. So I guess each division gonna be doing them now.
Yeah. By the
got
way,
two.
the Colts are favored by 2 points, 2.5 points.
Oh, he at work until 7 a.m. Okay. For some reason I thought there's somebody else who I thought was in Virginia.
See, this
Somebody
game
else
could have
was in
had
Virginia.
two former Gators playing each other. If the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were smart and freak, I don't know why the hell. Look, this should end the Tua narrative about a quarterback. The weapons making a quarterback, because at the end of the day, Tampa Bay has weapons, and I say if Tom Brady, old Tom Brady now was on this Buccaneers team, the Buccaneers will have a much better record. Baker Mayfield is just terrible.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
he's trending in that career backup type of category. He Baker just he had a little juice there for a minute. You know what I mean? His second year, I think.
Yeah.
But he fizzled. He hadn't done much since then. The Buccaneers they need to seek an alternative.
They only one game out.
They need Kyle Trask back.
Yeah, that would have been something else if I was able to get him in my fantasy.
Yeah.
KP rigged it.
With that being said, I'm going the Colts. What say you, Em?
Man, the Colts, bro. Like, you know what? I'm in agreement with you, Shake. I'm gonna go with the Colts by field goal.
Mm-hmm. How about you?
I'm kind of leaning Bucks, but since they're being at home, I'm gonna go with the Colts with a narrow victory. They got a quality win under their belt. They handed the Ravens one of their 3 losses, so I'm gonna go Colts. Jonathan Taylor, 100 yards in this game.
Yeah, that was another debacle, man. It's like this whole thing. Pray for Jonathan Taylor, but at the end of the day, hey, look, we didn't trade for Watson or whatchamacallit. Tua worked out just fine. And we didn't trade for Jonathan Taylor or Dalvin Cook. Chan is working just fine. So, and like I remember you were saying, sometimes it's the move you didn't make that sometimes helps out. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
Some of the best moves you make in life are the ones that you don't. You know what I mean? So I'm a firm believer in that.
So is it officially now we got everybody on the West Coast, so we can say Happy Thanksgiving to those who are on the West Coast?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's 12 o'clock now. It's 3 o'clock here, so we
Happy
can say
Thanksgiving.
to the West. Happy Thanksgiving to the West Coast folks.
All right, let's move on.
One person said they was on the West.
Yeah, we got the 5-5 Saints taking on the 4-6 Falcons. Another division rivalry here.
Another boring ass. Oh my God, it's gonna be definitely a. If you're trying to get a nap in the afternoon, this would be the game you need to put on, because this shit here, bro. Wow, it's gonna be terrible.
And this is how terrible the NFC South is. The Saints are the division leaders at 5-5.
Yep.
Could that be?
Kind of like
Is that
last
division
year, right?
shaping up to be like
Well,
one of the worst in history? You think?
No,
Well,
because
maybe
some,
not.
but not
remember
unless
the
all of them
NFC
is under
West.
500.
Remember the NFC West went to the playoffs at 7-9.
Yeah,
7-9. Yep.
I think that's going to be.
That's
I
probably going
think
to be
that's
the
going to
case
be the.
this year.
I think that's going to be the scenario here, man. The winner, they'll probably win 7 games max,
Mhm.
and they'll by default, if you're the division winner, you automatically make the playoffs. So yeah, I think that's going to be the case this year, bro.
Yep.
And that's crazy, man. You look at all the AFC teams with winning. Well, they couldn't make it in with 10, 12 wins because, and then you got a team with a losing record and I think they should make it like basketball. It doesn't matter what conference you're in. If you have a losing record, you don't make the playoffs. But
Mm.
Hey, Shake, hold on one moment. Let me go get some real quick.
all right, why he does that? Hey, well, how you think of your boy thus far, in San Antonio?
Man, he had a big night tonight. They lost. They played the Clippers a lot better tonight. Well, last night. But he had 22, 15, 3 blocks, 3 assists, 2 steals. Man, I couldn't be happier with him. I'm a little disappointed that we haven't had any haven't had any yeah, I don't know who that is. I have no clue who that is. But uh I'm disappointed that we hadn't had any team success this year, but I'm definitely more than
Well,
pleased
Reg,
with. I'm definitely more than pleased with Wimby's development. You know what I mean? So there's a couple other players too that I'm very pleased with their development as well. But yeah, I couldn't be happier, man. Wimby's the work of the year, man. He's on schedule right now. So yeah, couldn't be
yeah,
happier.
yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I think this year, I think San Antonio Spurs will at least make a playoff spot.
Yeah, I'm hoping. But you know what though, Shake though, Pop, because they're doing a lot of quote unquote
Wanyama.
experimental. Yeah,
Mhm.
said it. Pop and the coaching staff, they're doing a lot of quote unquote experimental lineups, personnel. Like they're trying out a lot of different things. That tells me, bro, they might have to they might have to fix in already. You know what I mean? So hey, maybe they want that what they want the number 1 overall pick or number 2 overall pick, top 5 definitely this year again. Who knows? But as
Yeah.
far as like
Yeah.
which the most important thing, well, I'm not gonna say the most because I'm all about winning, but Wimby seems to be the face of the franchise. He's going to be sooner rather than later if he's not already.
Mhm.
So his development seems to be the focus of the team. That's pretty much all there. I mean, they've got a couple other players too that's developing, coming along,
Yeah.
slowly. But
Yeah.
Wimby is the focus, and it should be. But they're all everything is centered around Wimby's development. So,
Yeah.
but he's on schedule.
Yeah. And one thing I like, I'm not trying to compare him to Spo, but the one thing they do have in common is that Pop, he's not about the big
But
names. He's chemistry over how names all day every day. You know what I mean? He wants players that's gonna gel well with his he got players that gelled well with Duncan Robinson. He's gonna get players that are gonna fit around his guy. I can't pronounce Victor. You know what I mean? So crypto. Here we go. The next game is I
yeah.
got the Saints on this one. Falcons. I don't know. They. I don't know. It's every time I pick against them, they freaking win. So I'm gonna go Saints. What about you?
Mm.
What about you, crypto?
I'm gonna go with the Saints in this one to edge them out. I think the Saints gonna find their way to win that division somehow. They'll win 8 or 9 games. They'll figure it out. I think Jameis Winston is playing for him now. So
Mhm.
yeah,
What
I
Carr
think
got
they
bent?
pull
They
it up.
benched Derek Carr.
I think he's hurt. I
Oh,
saw
is
him in
he
the
hurt?
game last week.
Oh, okay. I'm picking upset here. I'm going with the Falcons, bro. It's
Falcons.
going. this is gonna be a terrible game to watch, and I will not be watching it. But I'm picking upset here. I'm thinking the Falcons are gonna beat them. I think you know what though, the Falcons, they got problems at quarterback, but
Yeah.
when you look at the rest of the talent on this uh, team, man, with Kyle Pitts, with Bijan Robinson, with Drake,
Mm.
um, is it Drake? Yeah, Drake London. Um,
Dr. Reggie Brown. Uh-oh.
who?
Reggie
That
Brown.
Reggie Brown is in the building.
Who?
He's got those EM said he wanted to check your credentials, Reggie. He
Who?
said his credentials, he wanted to check them.
Man, I have no idea who that is, bro. You know, he probably one of them other frauds in the community. You know how it's a lot of them moving around. So, yeah.
Damn, that's cold.
Damn.
What? Well, I tell you what, man. You talking about boring game? It's not going to get any better with this one. It's a Super
Oh,
Bowl rematch.
damn.
A Super Bowl rematch, baby.
Super Bowl rematch. You
Damn,
never know;
that
those two
is-
teams may make a run. They may win out and meet each other in the Super Bowl again.
You think both of them they gonna hit that tank button soon, bro? Soon they might have already hit it.
Yeah,
I know the Patriots have.
Yeah, the Patriots pretty much done it. They quietly did it too. They did it real sneaky. I think they like number two now for that pick behind the Carolina, which would be the Bears pick, which is crazy.
You know what I find interesting though? I find that in the AFC East, 3 teams made changes offensively. Both the Jets and the Patriots switched quarterbacks, and the Bills switched their offensive coordinators. So that tells you right there that Miami's success is making those teams make desperation moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the Giants are going to beat them twice like they did in the Super Bowl. Both Super Bowls.
Hang on a sec. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Both Super Bowls, right?
And
I think
speaking
I'm
of
going
which,
to go with that. I don't think I'll be getting a Sam Howell. I never said I didn't like Sam Howell. But I won't be getting his jersey. No, I was answering Jay's question about Sam Howell. And he's not the next Joe Theismann, not by any stretch. Maybe Mark Rippon, not Joe Theismann.
Maybe Joe Theismann, like he get injured or something like that, maybe.
Yeah. Right.
He might break his leg like Joe Theismann, but
right. Well, we need who's going to be the LT of that one? LT,
it ain't Montez Sweat or Chase Young because they got out of there.
Yeah. Yeah, the Warriors lost 6 games in a row. They're looking like trash. Yeah, they would be getting him.
I hope they do get Caleb Williams because Caleb Williams is going to be garbage in this league.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Another USC quarterback, but then you never know, man. Because the one thing I hate is people saying, "Well, this school puts out, every year is different." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I just know Caleb Williams made news the other day because he went to celebrate with his mom or something like that, and everybody's like, "Oh man, people are making
celebrate
a big
with his
deal."
mom.
Yeah.
I mean, what was wrong with that? I mean, what about that? That people had problems.
I don't know. They're saying that's a sign of weakness or some bullshit or whatever, man. People will make anything out of something out of nothing these days. It's crazy. You know?
I have a bratwurst type sausage here.
Yeah. How is it?
Not bad. Tastes pretty good. I'm eating it Atkins style with no bread.
Yeah. Somebody was saying that German sausages are the worst.
Worst. Yeah. Did you know? I was gonna give you a little tidbit while we waiting on EM. Did you know that the Titanic movie, the same amount of time that was in the movie, 3 hours and 14 minutes, was the same
Mhm.
amount of time it took for the Titanic to sink, 3 hours and 14 minutes.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's crazy. When I heard that, I'm like, damn. So the film people specifically made it so that movie will only take that long, 3 hours and 14 minutes, and it took 3 hours and 14 minutes for the Titanic to sink.
That doesn't shock me right there. Everybody goes off on Skip Bayless sooner or later.
Yeah. Mm. Richard Sherman snapping on them. So it's just a long list of people that did that. A long list of people that did that.
With all the people that Skip Bayless got, I don't care what nobody says. Shannon Sharp made that show, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Undisputed.
Yeah, I agree.
And I didn't stop watching Undisputed, not because I didn't like Shannon Sharp or Skip Bayless. It's just every time they would either talk about the Dallas Cowboys, or LeBron James. That's it. I'm like, God damn. Can you talk about something else other than the Dallas Cowboys and LeBron James?
Yeah, or Tiger Woods' tragic accident,
Dude,
or fall off a cliff.
how many times can you have a LeBron versus Michael Jordan debate on that fucking show, bro? You know?
Right, right.
Holy crap.
I know. Well, you know he's got the look. He called him Goat James, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he called him Goat James. I'm like, oh man, he's just ridiculous. He's like Pete when it comes to Skyler.
Yeah. Well, I say I like Kobe Bryant. There's no debating that. I'm not debating it either.
Kobe's good. I don't think he's the best, but he's a great player.
Yeah. I mean, everybody has their own, you know. You ask
Like me, I'm a Karl Malone guy.
Carmelo.
Yep. The mailman even
Oh, yeah.
delivers on Sunday.
Yeah, that's right. Post office is closed on Sundays and Mondays too, apparently.
The post office is only going to be closed tomorrow. Well, actually, technically, no. Some of the stations will be like, oh, okay, we got movement of mail, but not movement of mail, if you get my drift.
Yeah.
There won't be a letter carrier coming to your door, but there will be still mail moving throughout the system from location to location. So it can get it ready to be moved on Friday. But even though it's a holiday, the mail is still moving. Because we got to pick it up from the airport, take it to the station, then they get it ready, then boom. At least the
And make sure y'all hitting the like button, please.
Yeah, hit the like button. Thanks for joining us on our
First episode.
post
going
episode live of the Insomnia special. Pick'ems.
Yeah.
2-8 Patriots versus the 3-8 Giants. Super Bowl rematch. Matter of fact, I think we've had 2 Super Bowl rematches so far, right? One last week, and then this one, and then we had the Bengals and the Rams, right? This year earlier.
Yeah.
We had a lot of football rematches. Yep. Buccaneers didn't play the Chiefs, though.
Huh?
The Buccaneers didn't play the Chiefs.
And
the Eagles didn't play the. Yes, the Eagles did play the Patriots. Remember the first game?
They're one.
So it was.
They're 1-1 in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah, because
Super Bowl rematches this year.
Huh?
A lot of Super Bowl rematches this year.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Well, next week we're gonna have a Super Bowl rematch against the Commanders.
Yep. Yeah. With us, yep. It'll be our Super Bowl rematch. 2 times, right? We're one
Yeah,
and one, right?
yeah, 1-1. Of course, the
Yep.
first victory came in the undefeated season.
Right. With the best quarterback in football, Gary Premium throwing it, that was a debacle.
Yeah,
He's
it
the
was.
reason why they scored 7 points. Because
Yeah,
it would have been 17-0 the
yeah, just
score,
like the record.
just like the record. If it wasn't for that freaking pass. And that would have been the first and only shutout in the Super Bowl.
But I
Yeah.
think in order for the Dolphins to win a Super Bowl again, I think somebody has to go undefeated.
Yes.
That the
You
way
think
the curse will
that
be
lifts the
broken.
curse? Yeah, that
Yeah.
lifts the curse. That's true.
As a matter of fact, Don Shula was rooting for I remember with the years the Panthers went 15 and they only lost one game.
Hmm.
Don Shula was actually rooting for the Panthers to go undefeated.
Oh, when they went played the Patriots,
No, when they played when they played the
Broncos.
Broncos in the Super Bowl 50.
Oh, because his son was on that sideline.
Yeah, his son
And
was the
that one,
offensive
if you talking
coordinator.
about that Panther team, yeah,
Yeah, his son was the offensive coordinator.
right. Because that would have made two Shulas being perfect.
Yeah,
Right. So he said, "I don't care if it was my record, but you tied my record, but it's in the be keeping it in the family." Yep, that'll be definitely a family tradition. Imagine the Thanksgivings at the Shula household. Well, Dad, you may have went undefeated, but we went undefeated in the new era.
yeah. As a matter of fact, they had a show called The Audible, right? You know The Audible. You heard of that? It was a show that was by John Conjimmy and Kim Bocamper. They were doing this every once in a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Scrappy?
What's up, Scrappy? Happy Thanksgiving, man.
And
Appreciate
I asked the question. I said, "Who do you think?" He read my question. He butchered my last name, but he read my question, so I don't care. You know what I mean?
you. Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
he was saying that
Did he say Anthony Fasano?
no Felicio. But anyway, Anthony Shake Felicio. That's what he said. But anyway, it is what it is.
Right.
Um, he's like, I asked him the question, who do you think? Because it was the Dolphins were playing the Panthers. I said, who do you think the Don Shula is rooting for? And obviously he says, yeah, he's definitely he's not gonna root over his son. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Right. Yeah.
But Kim Bocapper was like,
Good Mulligan. Mm-hmm.
he said he's gonna want the Panthers to put up a lot of points, but the Dolphins to win. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my son did his job.
Yep. Yep. So kind of like when I was remember when I was saying on that game I wanted the Eagles to win, but without Swift being a big part of it.
Yeah,
Like that. Yeah, they won the game because they threw that big long pass to Smitty and then Hurts ran it in. So yes, they got to get the win because I didn't need Swift to be a big part of it because it helped out my fantasy.
who did you win? Did you win the fantasy game? Did you win your
Yeah, I did.
fantasy?
I held on by I ended up winning 131 to 111 or something like that.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Or something yeah, it was like because he made up a lot of points on that up to the third quarter. So I ended up holding on. I ended up winning. And I didn't even have a tight end. Gasecki was my tight end, but he wasn't playing that week.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say the Giants on this one though. What do you think?
Yeah, the Giants. The Belichick is in full throttle down mode. I'm gonna go with the Giants Because the Giants are starting to play inspired. They got that inspirational win over the Commanders last week, giving
And like I said, man,
Sam Howell havoc. So I think the Giants pull it out. They played inspired ball. Dable gets a chance to get to somewhat respectable with 4 wins. Fantasy owners will be like, win, but not with him. Right. Right. That's what I said, Scrappy. That's what I said. I said I needed the Eagles to win this game, but without this player. And that's exactly what they did. When Hurts threw that bomb to Smitty, I was like, yes. Guaranteed that Swift's not getting it because they're going to push Tush it in.
and make sure y'all hitting the like button. I appreciate that if y'all hit the like button, man.
Yeah.
I guess he's checking on his.
Aren't they going to have another big game versus New England? Saquon?
Mhm.
Yep. Saquon gets 100.
We'll move on, and when he comes back, we'll have him catch up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we can do that.
All right. Oh,
Another one. Debacle.
another boring game.
That
Trust
was
me.
almost a Super Bowl back in when the Titans lost to the Panthers won in it that year, was it? Titans was
Yeah,
in it.
I think that's who they played, right? The Panthers and Titans.
The Titans they lost in the AFC Championship to Kansas City. It could have been them because they lost. What's that little beagle?
Yeah,
The little beagle.
that's my Cocker Spaniel, Junior.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Junior.
Okay. Cool.
Good boy.
Oh man, check this out. Do I even go with the upset? It's not necessarily considered an upset if I go with the
Is there
Panthers.
such thing as an upset in this game?
Oh man.
Is there really such thing as
Do
an
the
upset?
Titans? How about this? Do the Titans make it interesting so they can make a run and do what the Raiders did because of their upcoming games? Just to say we're gonna play inspired football against the Dolphins in 2 weeks. They'll be by the time they play us, they will be 5-7. I'm gonna go Titans in this one.
Yeah, me too. Even though Frank Wright, he's calling and it doesn't behoove the Panthers to lose because they don't have the first round pick. But then again,
Yeah.
they'll get the first. They'll get low. Picks in every other round. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Scrappy. I was just trying to make it so our game by the time we play them will be inspired. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, Manson. That's what I was trying to say. Yep.
So who you got? I got the Titans.
Yeah, that's what I got. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we always lose to them. I think we on a losing streak to them. So we got to play. That's why I would rather them be in that position where they are 5-7, so they can kind of not technically be mathematically eliminated. So by the time we play them, we could say we beat a team that was in contention versus out of contention. I don't want the narrative to be, oh, we just beat another bad team. We beat a team that was actually still in contention for a playoff spot, even though they're still under 500. But we could at least say they were in contention. They wasn't mathematically eliminated. So by the time we play them, so I'm rooting for the
Tannehill got
Titans
benched.
out.
By the way, Tannehill got benched like I predicted. Remember, I predicted this season that Tannehill's going to get benched.
Yeah,
he got benched.
Yeah, he got benched. Yeah, he was benched. Malik Willis is the man, right?
Yeah. Will Levis is the guy who
I
who
said Malik
has
Willis,
mayonnaise
right?
with his coffee.
Because it was two of them. They drafted him. Tannehill got mad and said, "I'm not your role model" or something crap. He said,
Hmm.
and then the other guy came in. They drafted again, right? Because I think
Yeah.
they drafted back to back years, two quarterbacks. Yep.
So with that being said, we got the next game.
Yep.
Another division rivalry here.
Mm.
Kyler Murray's back in this one.
He is. It's
He's
always a
gonna
tough
win. He's
matchup.
gonna want to win the game because he doesn't want the Cardinals to have a low pick to get another quarterback.
Yeah, so he almost pulled out that game last week. But yeah. Uh but then again, the Rams, did you see them? That performance they had against the Seahawks?
Yeah,
That was
man.
pretty good. It looks like they're not dead. Looks like they
Carson
might
Wentz
win.
is Carson
I'm
Wentz
I'm
is
going to
looking.
pick the Rams in this one,
Hmm.
but go ahead. Who you got? Cardinals.
I don't know. Carson
This
Wentz
is going
looked
to
pretty
probably be
good.
a bad week for me, I could tell. But Rams. I'm going to go Rams.
I'll go Cards.
All right. I got a gift. I got a gift for you at the end, Shake Bunny. To give you an opportunity to give me.
Oh yeah. All right.
Matt Moore. Yeah, who wasn't rooting for Matt Moore? No, I was rooting against him because he shouldn't have won those 6 games in a row and kept us from getting Andrew Luck. He's the
The suck
reason.
for luck year.
Yep. We couldn't suck for luck to save our life.
Well, to be honest with you, he remember he retired early because he was getting sacked a lot. Shit, I think he would have been sacked a lot with Miami.
No, because we did have a decent offensive line.
It was just Tannehill, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think the Chiefs get back into championship form and they'll steamroll the Raiders. Plus, it's late in the season. Last game was Mahomes' first time he lost in the month of November in his entire career.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't lose again in November. I got the Chefs in this one.
The Chefs,
The Chefs.
the Chiefs or the Chefs,
The Chefs.
the Chefs, the
Yep.
Kansas City Chefs.
Yeah. You remember that commercial? You don't remember that commercial where they misspelled it on the
Hmm. Oh yeah, there was
they
a
call them
Snickers
the Chefs?
commercial. Not
Right,
going
yeah.
anywhere for a while.
Yeah, they call them the Chefs.
Good googly moogly. Yeah, that guy's like good googly moogly.
Googly moo- that commercial was something else. That's another
Yeah.
thing that sucks when you have a bad commercial. When you have a memory, it could be a good memory, could be a curse because you remember all the bad stuff that you want to just erase from your memory.
Hmm.
But that's just some stuff you just can't erase from your
The chefs. Yeah, he goes. That
memory.
was good, but who are the chefs? Good googly moogly.
The chefs, the chefs. 5 and 6. I'm telling you, these mathematical statistical probabilities of all these teams that's like right around 500 or slightly below. All it takes is one team above that to slide by 2 games and them go up by 2. I say the Raiders coach get hired. Davis rehires him after the season, but it won't be because of this game because they're gonna lose bad in this game.
Yeah.
But he still gets the job though. I'm gonna say he gets the job.
I'm interested to see how if that Raiders defense holds them to like to a few points like they did the Dolphins.
Yeah, if they can hold them to 24, that will be respectable.
I tell you what, I like the Raiders coach. I
Do
liked how he was coaching on the sideline.
do Sky Moore or Van Van Scatling catch a football?
Discount Derek. That's why I called him the quarterback for the Raiders.
Yeah.
Not only does he look
Right.
like Derek Carr, but damn, he has the same number and everything.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mansa.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100% on that. So, but I'm still going with the chefs as well.
Yep. Yep. The chefs are going to be cooking. Yeah.
And speaking of chefs, that brings us to the Cooking Folk Game of the Week. We have, as we all know, we have
that apron, huh?
Yeah. We got the Cooking Folk apron. It also comes in black. Nene got hers. She was cooking her Thanksgiving dinner today with it. Shout out to Nene for buying, copping. Miss Pam got one.
That's
so
good.
It'll make a great gift idea,
Yep.
So with that being said, the chef, so hit the link, get yourself a Cooking Folk apron. And with that being said, the Cooking Folk Game of the Week.
She got her apron.
The game of the week.
Yeah, the Cooking Folk Game of the Week. Hey, by the way, all right, we'll let you catch up real quick because we moved on. So real quick, the Giants. These games you didn't miss nothing. So I just wanted your prediction. Giants or Patriots? Who you got?
That's a pick 'em one. I'm gonna close my eyes and flip a coin. That's the pick 'em game right there.
Yeah, both teams are bottom feeders. So you said.
Yeah, I think you know what though. I think it'll be I think the Giants will win this one.
Okay, Giants. All right. Here's another boring game.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got on this one? Titans or Panthers?
Oh we.
Hey,
I'm gonna go Titans. What's up, bro?
Now I was reading Dr. Reggie. He was saying, who were you referring to, Dr. Reggie, in that statement? You said, giving the less talented an opportunity to showcase what little talent they have. We're giving. You're saying me and Shake is giving somebody an opportunity to showcase their talent. What are you inferring? What were you inferring there, Dr.
I'll say again. I have no clue who that is.
Rams and Cardinals.
It's gonna be another. It's gonna be another boring game, bro. Like, wow,
man.
that's a pick 'em game too. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals though, with Kyler Murray being healthy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. I think
Cardinals. Kyler Murray's back, man. Okay.
This one right here.
Chiefs Raiders. You know what? I'm going upset here. I'm going with the Raiders, bro.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I'm picking an upset alert.
And this is the Cooking Folk Game of the Week. We already know who my man Lewis got his apron. Hey, check this out, Nene. Look at Nene with the Cooking Folk apron.
What? Okay.
So the Cooking Folk Game of the Week is the 6-5 Bills taking on the 9-1 Eagles.
Oh, the Bills are playing the Eagles this week?
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that.
This is an opportunity for the Dolphins to maintain a 2.2 game lead in a loss.
A 3-game lead now.
Yeah, it'd be 3 games.
I just gave you a hint on who I might be going for in the other game when I said
okay.
that statement. Yeah. It's either got to be 2 wins or 2 losses by both teams. Just by me saying that.
So who you got, EM? This is gonna be an interesting game, man. I'm
Yeah,
definitely gonna go for the Eagles.
that should be a good game, bro. I'm hoping. Listen, I hate both of these teams, but damn, um, you know what? I'm picking upset here. I think the Bills are gonna upset the Eagles. I hate the Bills, bro, but
Mm-mm.
yeah, I got a weird feel on this one. I think the Bills are gonna beat them.
You think because of the new offensive coordinator?
Um, well, I think
You think they just find a way to beat good teams at this time of the year to try to make it
yeah,
close?
yeah, I think Buffalo. I don't
Yeah.
think they're
I
going.
mean, I
They're
wouldn't
going to
be
go away
surprised.
quietly. They'll go
Mhm.
away, but ultimately, but they won't go away quietly. And I think this is going to be a big win for them. They're in desperation mode right now.
Mm,
Uh,
they are.
so yeah, I think Josh Allen has a big day, a good game, relatively clean game. I don't see him, committing any turnovers. I hope he does because I hate the Bills, and that'll increase our lead if we're able to win on Friday. But I don't know, man. I got a weird feeling about that one. I think the Bills are gonna beat the Eagles, bro.
No, I hope not. But hey, I feel you. I trust me. I'm not mad at you. I agree with you 100%. I have that.
Interesting.
I could see that happening too,
Interesting.
man.
Mm-hmm.
I can in a way, but ooh,
Hang on, give me one
I
second, Shake. Give me one
All
think
right,
second.
the Bills end up beating the Chiefs the following week. But
who you
yeah,
got then? Eagles.
yes, they will be the first team to go 10-1 in back-to-back seasons. They find a way to pull it out in the
We got another special guest. What's going on, Doc?
There we go.
Hey, what's up, man? I see you got amateur night going on. Good job of giving EM an opportunity to showcase what little talent he has. It's very cool of you. Very, very good, bro. It's
Right.
Thanksgiving, and you in
I
the
just
spirit of giving, bro.
I just wanted the little clarification of that. I kind of figured what you meant, but I just wanted a little bit of clarification. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Yeah,
Yeah. Amateur night at the Apollo.
yeah. That game though, that Bills Eagles is gonna
Mm,
be a fascinating game, man, to watch, man. You
yeah.
know, the
I wonder what the weather's gonna be like. Anybody got the weather forecast? I should have got the weather forecast. Is it gonna be snowing yet in Philly? I don't know. I know it's
uh,
raining where I'm at now, and it's kind of we get the same similar weather as Philly, so it might be still kind of raining and wet in that game. It might get some rain. It might be like a
I'm
cold
looking it up
rain, like
now.
40 degrees. Yeah, because it was raining where I'm at now, so one of it's gonna be dry. But is it gonna be like in the
it's an
40s?
80% chance of rain.
Yeah, it's kind of wet here
80% chance of
now.
rain.
We
It's
get the
gonna be
same.
like 30 degrees.
Yeah, so cold. It's
So
gonna be cold
by 1 o'clock, it's gonna get like in the 50s,
in the
50s to
50s. Gonna warm
40s.
up a little bit. So wet,
But wet and
maybe
nasty
sloppy
though.
little Matt
Uh-uh.
Nelson. Yeah, I figured it was gonna be a little wet because it's still kind of raining out here. It's a little wet out here. Yeah,
That'll be an interesting game, though. I mean,
yeah.
obviously, the changing coordinators gave them a spark last week. I thought that the Jets
Hmm.
hung with them, until the defense just got tired. I think the same thing will happen in our game. But yeah,
Hmm.
that Philadelphia just a solid football team. They don't make many mistakes. They stay with it, get after it, and eventually they find a way to win.
It's gonna be a 4 o'clock
Hmm.
game, by the way. 4 o'clock,
Oh,
4:25
so it's
game.
gonna be
Mm.
so it's gonna be in the 30s then.
Hmm
The temperature gonna go down. The sun is gonna be setting. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot colder than if it's a 4 o'clock game.
There's been debates.
There'll be a lot
What
of
do you
running. Swift is gonna get a lot of carries in that game.
There's been some debates this week. Is Jalen Hurts a top 5 quarterback?
I would say yes.
I'd say a top 10.
Yeah, definitely
Because
top 10.
last year, even though he's gotten better numbers per se, but I think he's still on the same pace as far as his intangibles, what he do in the end of the game and leading them to wins. It's just as good as what he did last year.
Yeah,
He's a
So
good
I
field.
think I think that's what it is. Because if you isolate that uh those plays he made in the fourth quarter down the stretch, he made a lot of plays.
I mean, he did the
Because
same thing
that
last
one
week.
dime throw he did to Smith was almost similar to what he did against us in the fourth quarter.
I
So
think he's
yeah,
definitely a good field general. That's for sure.
a lot
He's a
of
good
people don't
leader.
realize he was voted number 3 overall best player. We talking about just players at any position. A lot of people forget that his peers voted
Yeah,
him to rank out of the top 100. He was 3 on that list.
yeah, and I think
So
that
he made
you
it to
know some
third.
sometimes we get fixated on the numbers and lose sight of the eye test and what our eyes are telling us. And my eyes
Mhm.
tell me that he is a really good quarterback that plays within the system, plays within himself, and his team wins because of it.
Right,
All right.
right.
Let me ask you a question, Doug. Is this a fair statement? He could be he's a top 5 quarterback, but not a top 5 passer.
Yeah, yeah,
Right, because
yeah,
that will
most
be adding
definitely.
in what he does with his legs combined with his arm. Yeah,
Because everybody
And
thinks I understand your main job as a quarterback is to throw, but that's not the
not
the
today's
main
quarterback.
the
Right.
main thing. Because if arm talent was a good quarterback, then Jake Cutler would have been a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah.
facts.
So with Jeff George.
Oh, damn. I see y'all let somebody come up. Y'all letting anybody up now.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
Damn.
he said it was amateur hour, EM, so we had to we was like
Damn.
allowing him to
Oh, yeah. I don't even know who this
yeah,
guy. Hey, man, nice to meet you, man.
they
Happy Thanksgiving.
yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, bro. Yeah.
Hey, I congratulated Shake and Crypto on giving the less talented an opportunity to showcase what little
Yeah.
talent they have.
Damn, y'all letting. I see y'all just letting. Y'all feeling sorry for folks. Y'all just letting them up, letting anybody up.
Hey, but yeah, I think that arm
Damn.
talent is just one part of being a quarterback, right? You
Yeah.
know, such a large part of it is between your ears. You know, it's how
Mhm.
you process, it's how you lead the team. And when you look at that, and like you said, if you're gonna arm talent, is Justin Herbert still a top 5 quarterback?
Yeah, if you're just gonna use arm talent alone, that's the
Mhm.
thing. Right.
Nah,
But if you're
Herbert's
talking about
not playing.
quarterback, maybe,
I
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
No, Herbert ain't playing like a top 5 guy
A
right now,
lot of
bro.
people want to blame him for the putting the ball in between Keenan and Allen's chest and want to blame him for the velocity of the football.
Yeah.
No, you see, we got to stick his hand out there and catch it and grab it out the air. You know,
Facts.
if
And
that was
that's a
Marino
fact.
throwing to Clayton, it'd have been the same velocity. Clayton catches that,
Period.
right?
That team, though, that
Right.
team, you know, as a whole, the Chargers, man, they definitely have they've underwhelmed, man. They're you
Yeah,
know,
they just this is
really the
something.
last 2 years, if you look at the talent on that team, uh
Yeah.
offense, defense, they should be a lot better than what they are, man.
All right. Speaking of which,
I mean, man, I don't know what it is. Is it I think started.
No.
I think you can start with the head coach because yeah, he's on a hot seat right now, and he might even be if they lose Sunday.
No,
Rex
Um,
they're
Ryan
buried.
said he's a
They're toast.
Division 3 coach. That was
yeah,
wow.
which more than likely they're gonna lose Sunday. The Ravens. I
Right.
don't see them beating the Ravens. He could be fired. He could be the first domino to fall.
The fall.
They
Yeah.
probably ain't waiting until Black
They're not
Monday.
right.
You
They're
know
not
what I mean?
waiting.
They probably want to get out ahead of that. So
Yeah, he's not getting on the bus.
yeah.
He's not going to make it
yeah,
off the bus.
And let
yeah.
me ask
So,
you this:
Hey,
let's say
go ahead.
Belichick parts ways with the Patriots, and he finds his way into the Chargers. You think that makes a difference?
what was that, Shay? I
With their
couldn't hear you. What
defense,
was
it
that?
does.
Belichick parts ways with the Patriots and moves and finds his way into LA.
Mm. Is that the word?
Well, he'll
Is that
have
what
his quarterback.
is that the word on the street?
Yeah,
That's
they
what
were
I'm
saying
hearing.
that. A lot of people
Well,
were
actually,
saying
that's
that.
just my
if he finds his way
that's
out there.
just my conspiracy theory.
I don't know, man. Well,
Well, he certainly gets the defense better, and he probably is able to
Right.
change the philosophy of letting Herbert try to just throw it around. Um, so
Mhm.
I think
He gives them a
he
little bit
makes
more
them a better
balance.
team. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
well,
crypto, I
I'll
would
say
say
this.
that. Go ahead, bro.
I think if he brings Josh McDaniels with him, because yeah, say what you want about Josh McDaniels, the head coach. Yeah, he's terrible, but off as an offensive coordinator, I mean,
Yeah, he's good.
you be hard pressed to find. I mean, he's in that he's been one of the better coordinators offensively for a long time. So if Belichick does go there, they might do that too. You know what I mean? He might take Josh McDaniels with him and go, and that way he can get his hands on Herbert and really,
Mhm.
kind of mold and shape him how they, how they want him to be. So, but yeah, to Doc's point, or what was your name again? Yeah, did you say? So
uh,
yeah, he definitely will get the defense better for sure.
Hey,
Right.
crypto, you made a point
Yeah.
about the velocity, and I'll tell you, man, that the way that some balls look is definitely not how they feel.
Mhm.
Warren Moon's ball, that thing
Mhm.
came at you like a rocket, man, but it was like butter hitting your hands. And I
Right.
Mm,
wonder what, uh, what does Herbert's ball feel like to a receiver? Because Cody
Mhm.
Carson, who was our backup quarterback, his came at you
Yeah, I
hard
remember
and it
Cody
felt
Carson.
hard
Yeah.
and it felt heavy. His ball was like a really heavy ball. So,
Mhm.
guys have different, the ball feels different. And I wonder with the amount of drops that Herbert is having, what does that
Mhm.
feel like and look like to his receivers?
Yeah.
Yeah. I,
mm,
and that's what
Yeah. He got smashed that
that
ball.
was one of the things I was trying to say. Like for instance, if Tua would have played last year against the Bills, I think Waddle wouldn't have dropped those balls, not because Tua throws a better ball, but because of uh, the chemistry him and Waddle had since Alabama. You know what I mean?
mm,
Right.
I
Unless
think those
Waddle
mm,
just
passes would have been
simply
caught
just
because,
got a habit of catching with his body and not keep had his eyes on the
well, he
football.
also knows how he knows how Waddle
Yeah.
likes to catch the ball. You know what I mean? So he's gonna throw to how
Mhm.
Waddle likes to catch the ball. He knows
Yeah.
he knows him and Waddle have perfect timing with each other. I think that's
Yeah.
like an underrated thing. And the spin too. Good point, Jay. Um, so, but I remember you were saying that doesn't really make a difference, right? Left to right.
No, because remember Jerry Rice caught it from a lefty and a righty, and he still didn't affect his performance.
So,
I mean, it does take some time to get used to it, but if you're practicing with the guy every day, you get used to it.
Yeah.
who you got? Crypto Ravens.
Yes. I say the Ravens put the Chargers out of their misery in this one.
So
They
we're
go
all
they go
agreeing.
ahead and yeah, they go ahead and make it official and get Staley up out of there. He gets his bus ticket this weekend.
All right, we got the 3-8 Bears taking on the 6-5 Vikings.
Mm. Mm. You think upset shake? Bears did play inspired.
Nah,
no,
You think Dobbs continue his magic? I say Dobbs continue his
yeah,
magic.
yeah, y'all know Flo ain't gonna have that. Uh, Justin Fields run around making plays, and Flo
Right.
ain't having that. So nah, I don't know though. You know what I mean? Let
yeah.
me give me a little more,
It's a
just a few more
divisional
minutes to
game.
to
It's Justin Jefferson
reevaluate.
back.
I don't know, man.
Is my boy Justin Jefferson back?
No, not
He's
this
back.
week.
It's going to be a blowout.
He's not coming back this week. He said he's not in a rush. He's gonna get healthy, and I don't
Okay.
think he's interested until they maybe show
Until
some signs of having a chance. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It is
yeah.
a division game, though.
They
So
still
you know
got
what I
2
mean?
games
It
left.
ain't gonna be. It's not gonna be a blowout though. Nah, I don't think it's
No.
gonna be a blowout.
No.
You still,
They'll
bro.
be close.
Dobbs is still learning his way, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, how he's still learning.
Yeah, but he said he doesn't even need to know their name. Em, he's got this.
Man. All right.
Is Justin Fields
He
done,
doesn't
man?
need to know their name.
Is he officially a bust or no?
No,
No, not
I
yet.
think
The jury's still out on him.
I think he's a bust in Chicago because Chicago clearly
Don't know how to build around them.
they're taking another quarterback. They're gonna go in a different direction. But no, he's a busting. He busted out of Chicago, but I don't think he's. I think he's gonna go somewhere. I could see him going somewhere, somewhere else, and having a whole new environment.
Maybe Tampa.
Hey, man, and I'm not the biggest Justin Fields fan. Never have been, but he's got a lot of foundational traits and skills that athletic, strong, big arm. He just needs the right coaching, man. And I could see him going to another place and having some success. Definitely more than what he had in Chicago.
Well,
But I
Ian,
think
I always ask this question: does he have it between the
does.
ears, though?
that's
A
a
little bit.
good question too.
He shows flashes. Stop.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he's made some throws just take your breath away. But
yeah.
So let me ask you this: if he was a better processor, right? A better processor,
Right.
he'll be like another Jalen Hurts.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's why I asked the
Potential
question.
is there.
That's why I asked that question, because if we're saying that we can see the talent, there's some questions about his mechanics and all of that stuff when he football. But those things can be fixed for sure. But I'm wondering, does he see? When you're a quarterback, you see the play before it happens. You see the safety up too high, but then he's going to drop down into a rover, and you see the defense roll. You see all of this happening, and I get the sense that he is relying more on talent than knowledge of the game, and that ain't gonna work in the
agree.
NFL.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But this still is just his second year.
Right.
But
Is
I
it
can
just
see
the
a
second
team.
year?
Yeah, this is his second
Yeah,
year.
it seems like he's been there longer than that. But yeah, I guess you're right.
But I could see a team, again, coaches, they all about that talent. If you bigger, stronger, faster, can throw the ball further, then the more talented you are, teams are generally going to take a chance on you. And I could see him going to a team with a better situation around him, better coaching, better talent around him. And I could see him having some success. I'm not saying he's going to be, he'll have a meteoric rise like Tua did, but I could see him going somewhere and helping a team, bro. And some coach, some offensive mind, probably get their hands on, really mold him.
What about if he gets Marvin Harrison? Generational talent at the wide receiver position.
Well, they will be in a position to get him anyway. They got Carolina's #1 pick. They get their quarterback, and then they're gonna be picking in the top 3 to 5 for sure.
How many picks they got in the top 10? Just that one, or
they got 2? They got theirs and they got Carolina's.
As a matter of fact, I'm looking at teams. Teams. Be a good team for Justin Fields to go to. I swear to God, I looked up and I seen this name hit me in the face, and I said, "Damn, this will be the fucking perfect team to I would say give him a second round pick. The Commanders with Bieniemy.
Sam Howell, bro. You don't like Sam Howell? Sam Howell is, bro. He lead the league.
Look, I mean, he could battle it out with Sam Howell. You know what I'm saying? And made the best
Bro,
quarterback win.
I think Sam Howell is showing a
That
lot,
offense, he
man.
should be all right. Yeah, he's leading the
I
league
don't
in
know. I
passing
don't know
yards
if
started.
Washington would want to do
Yeah,
that.
You
Sam
sold
Howell
on
is.
Sam Howell?
Was that?
Are you sold on Sam Howell?
No, not
yeah.
sold.
I
Not
mean,
sold.
he's got potential. He's got a
What
lot of
about the
But
promise.
Steelers?
he's definitely exceeded expectations.
What about the
Yep.
Steelers then?
Now Pittsburgh, that's
I don't know
interesting.
if they moving out Pickett though. They
Yeah, it
love
might
that
be a little
kid.
too. It might be too a
Yeah,
little too soon.
Tomlin
Yeah.
is real high on that kid. I would say the Buccaneers would
They
be the
call him
biggest.
Kenny Small Hands.
Yeah, I think the Buccaneers will be a good spot for Fields.
Oh, the
Going
Falcons.
there with them receivers they got there.
The
I
Falcons.
think
I
Atlanta
would
is a
say
possibility too.
I
That's
would
a good
say
one.
the Jets putting him
Yeah,
behind
Mm,
Aaron
definitely a
Rodgers
good one.
next
I never
year.
thought about that. If he's behind Rodgers, yeah, at least
mm,
give them a 1-2 guy that ain't got to worry about. You know, Wilson. He's way better than Wilson. Yeah,
mm.
with a running style attack with Brees Holmes and what's his name, Brees Hall. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. It actually might be a fit for them.
So I got the, but I would say
The mini Vikes.
I'm gonna go with the Vikings. You got the Vikings. Who about you, Crypto?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the mini Vikes on this one. The mini Vikes.
The mini Vikes.
Yeah.
Now that you had some time to think it over, what you got, Ian?
What's that shake?
Now that you have time, a little time to think it over, who you got, the Vikings or the Bears?
Damn, I'm
Monsters of the
going.
Midway.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
Okay,
He
that's
usually pick based on that uniform color, so don't even worry.
Flo, I think Flo gonna have that.
Whoever got the best uniform.
You got
Flo,
the best uniforms.
Flo
Sounds
gonna
like
have
you go pick Seattle every week, then, huh?
that. Yep. Flo gonna have that defense right Sunday.
oh yeah.
He'll have him right.
Yeah, you
Hey,
gonna have them
speaking
ready
of
to
that,
roll.
like, y'all been following the Vikings defense and see how well they've been playing. I'm asking. I don't know. I'm just saying. What are like their numbers and where they
I
ranking
mean,
at?
Well,
they
we had
have started out bad, but I think they trending in the right direction.
yeah,
Mm.
they're in the middle of the pack. They went
Yeah.
from 32 to like 15th or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
they hit a
really?
big jump. Yeah,
Okay. See Flo doing his thing.
right. Yep.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen,
Yeah, drafting another
I'm happy I
quarterback.
got Mike McDaniel. I'm happy he's our coach. We're in a good spot, but I don't harbor any bad feelings towards Flores. Never did, never will.
Uh-oh. Doc's Mike, somebody. Was he an electrical storm?
Hmm.
That cricket wireless is a motherfucker, bro. I tell you.
Y'all got cricket
Right.
over there?
The crickets in there.
They got it in Houston, obviously, because that's who Doc sound like he with right now.
Hunter.
Hey, so
Or
when you look at defenses, how are you quantifying that?
Mhm.
Is it like yardage? Is it
Tackles,
scoring?
yardage.
What
You
metrics
could
do
do
you
yeah.
look to when?
Well, I consider everything. I think points is the most important, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yardage and all that is important. How good are you against the run? Really, run defense and points are the most important in terms of to me, how I rank defenses. So if you can stop the run for me, and you're good in the red zone and you don't give up a lot of points, I don't give a damn. A quarterback can throw for 1,000 yards in a game, long as you're not running the ball and not as long as you're not putting it in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the two most important categories to me.
Right now, we're
Yeah.
one of the what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I typically look
7,
at
8,
scoring
This is right.
defense.
9.
That's
Yeah, right now
yeah,
we're
that's
we're we're
12 sacks.
We've
Denelli
allowed
Hunter, who put
238 points. The Vikings allowed 230, so we're not that far behind them. Well, they're not behind us too much.
how many points they got? They give up.
Right now they've allowed points allowed 238. Miami and the Vikings have got allowed 230.
Damn, really?
Mhm.
Okay.
238 to 230.
Mhm.
Mm.
Man,
San
Flo
Francisco
did
is
get
number
them
one
there.
with they only allowed 157. Kansas City's right behind them. They only allowed 164 points.
Mm.
Hmm.
I see you, Flo. He right on.
Yeah, he right on track with them,
Mhm.
especially with a bunch of no namers. Who's a big name on that defense?
Darnell Hunter. You got him.
Hunter.
He's
Yeah,
I think he's
that's
second in
about
the
to say he
league in
had
sacks, I think.
what 12
Uh
sacks. What's called got 15 sacks.
yeah, I
But
think he's
yeah,
second in the league right now.
mhm.
And he got two young corners out
But he
there
ranked
too.
8th now on
Mhm.
defense.
Yep.
So they went from what 30th to 8th now. Yeah,
Wow, that's impressive.
yeah, that
Flo
is.
doing his thing, man.
Damn,
Flo is
Yeah.
doing his thing.
that's his calling card. Taking a bunch of makeshift players and turning them into studs,
So
especially on
with
that
that
side
being
of the
said,
ball.
hey man, we got the AFC,
Crazy.
we got the TFTG game of the week.
Get ready to dive into a new world of online shopping with the Finn's Tailgate. Whether you're a die-hard sports fan or just looking for the latest fashion trends, we've got you covered. With a wide variety of products from your favorite sports teams to stylish accessories and home decor, we're your one-stop shop for all things tailgate. Our easy-to-use website and hassle-free checkout process make shopping with us a breeze. Plus, with frequent sales and discounts, you won't want to shop anywhere else. So come on in and join the party at the Finn's Tailgate, your new go-to destination for all things tailgate.
And that game is
Oh,
the Miami
my.
Dolphins going to MetLife
Order
this
the Owl
Friday.
jersey.
I mean, it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a dogfight, and I think the one thing that's being overlooked is the chess match between Robert Saleh and Mike McDaniel, two former coordinators for the San Francisco 49ers. They were friends for a long time, so they know each other very well. You know, that's going to be the chess match I'm looking for. That's going to be the key matchup, in my opinion. So, with that being said, EM, floor is yours.
Man, yeah. I think early on, man, we was on our CB show earlier, and you know,
Who? No, just playing.
yeah. You show right. You show right.
Is he
Some dude. I
CB81
I
now?
forget the dude's name,
Uh-huh.
but
He's down
yeah,
to
man. I think early
CB81
on,
now.
man. I think early on, you know, if we're going by trends from what we've seen the last 3 or 4 weeks, I think, with the Dolphins offensively, I think they'll start out slow. And again, we got to we got to take into account that the Jets defense is formidable, man. They got a lot of talent on that side of the football. They got arguably, definitely two of the top, corners in the league. Their second level, the linebacking core is fast, sideline to sideline guys. They got that their D line is stout. So I think early on, we'll have they'll present some issues early on offensively with against us, but I think ultimately what's going to happen is they're not going to be able to do pretty much anything offensively. I'm not.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, if they scored 3 points, you know, that'd be an achievement for them, right? Especially considering how good our defense is playing. So I just think their defense at the end of the day is going to be on the field too long, and I think by midway into the second quarter, going into the third, I think our offense will start to click and and start to put enough points on the board, and I think we win this game. Uh, in the fourth, we win this game. I don't think it's going to be relatively. I think it'll be more competitive, but I think the score. Um, you know how you see games like, and you look at like the score is not an indication of just how competitive the game was.
Uh-huh.
I think this game potentially could have the potential to shape up like that. So we win
Okay.
this game, man. But I think early on it'll be a struggle at first.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me ask y'all this real quick question before you go, Doc. I noticed that it seems like that Tua has probably had more interceptions this year than he had in his first 2 years. Is that concerning? He is like he's good for he seems to be good for one interception a game this year.
Yeah, I think that's his average now, or close
Mm.
to it.
Yeah. By the way, Doc.
It's close to it. Yes, it's the
By the
highest.
way, we had a disagreement on that. I forget the guy's name whose platform we was on earlier. Whatever his name was. But you disagreed with when we were having that debate about, not debate, but discussion about how Tua at times has a tendency to get locked on, being a little too Tyreek dependent, um, and locked on to Tyreek at times. Yeah, man, we was looking at some all 22 earlier, and you know, hey, man, I don't, again, listen, I don't think it's it's not a massive problem with Tua, because yeah, he does tend to he has the ability to go through his progressions, but yeah, man, like that Buffalo game, it was 3 plays that we pulled up where he was clearly locked on the Tyreek, and and again, two of the plays, they were completions, right? But Tyreek, they took away Tyreek's initially, but Tua didn't even get off Tyreek. It was just like he sat there and pat the ball and pat the ball, and again, 2 of those were completions, but they were lower percentage throws. I mean, they were like basically prayers. Like there's no way Tua should have been attempting to put the ball in those windows, because they had like 2 of those completions. They had, I mean, it amazes me how he was able to fit the ball in those windows. But my concern with Tua is moving forward into the postseason, because yeah, we've seen Tua put the ball, and we've all been blown away by you know certain windows Tua puts the ball in, that he even attempts to put the ball in, right?
Mm-hmm.
But see, the thing is, come the postseason, those tight windows that he's able to routinely make plays and put the ball through. Well, those windows come to postseason, they get smaller.
Yeah.
So this is where the habits, where it's somewhat concerning for me, to where the habit of getting locked on to Tyreek and being so dependent on Tyreek, and you're not able to. And again, I'm not saying that Tua don't have the ability, because we've seen him do it, but I just think against the upper tier teams, and I highlighted those pressurized moments, right, against the Bills, against the, obviously the Chiefs, and maybe not so much. Maybe not so much the Eagles, but I charted, like I said, three throws in that Bills game, and then 2 in the Chiefs. And again, if you look at how those games shaped out, those potential plays, right? Yeah, you might say 2 plays. Well, it's only 2 plays, but look at how the game shaped up. Look at how the game unfolded. Look at how what the outcome of the game was. Those 2 potential throws that he could have looked and went in another direction, that could have been bigger plays, that could have extended drives, that could have even it put points on the board. Well, that turns out to be the difference in a ball game. So
Well,
again,
I would just say that as
So,
as if
yeah,
you're saying that the quarterback has got locked in on the most dynamic receiver in the NFL, you know, uh, 3 or 4 plays in a game, that's fair, and that's what's gonna happen. That's just what it is. When you're gonna get locked on, the Bulls are gonna let Michael Jordan shoot even if he's double covered.
Yeah.
LeBron, when you got that type of
Mm-hmm.
guy, you get locked on. I do agree with you that the moment matters, and that's when he has to be smart, right? To
Mm-hmm.
understand, like in the moment,
Make a
And
his
concerted
first
effort
thing
and
is
to
that's
they're
all
gonna
I'm
distribute.
take
saying. That
Tyreek
that's my
away.
whole point, Doc. That's my whole
I
point,
do
right?
agree with that point.
And
No.
but you know what?
Every
At the
now
end
and
of the
then
day,
you
Yeah.
say something that make a little bit of sense. I have to admit.
Yeah.
but here's
What
the
was your
thing
name?
though.
What's your name again?
I
What's your
mean,
name? Yeah.
it's rare, but it happens. Very rare.
But here's the thing though.
Oh
Back
man.
back back when the Chiefs when um Patrick Mahomes, was with Tyreek Hill, I seen him. They were trailing a lot of games, and Patrick Mahomes was making a living off of extending plays and giving the ball to Tyreek Hill, waiting for him to
Period.
get open and making those big
hmm
plays.
But
Mhm.
Doc, well, Shake Crypto as well. A case can be made that, to your point about Mahomes being so uh, Tyreek dependent, right? The offense being so Tyreek centered around Tyreek. You can make a case. It took them getting, trading him to Miami for Mahomes'
Mhm.
game to go to another level. Because if you look
Right.
at him now,
They actually had better
right, how
numbers the following year
in terms of him seeing the whole
without him.
field and distributing the football to the whole field, right, as opposed to one guy, two guys. I mean, you look at Mahomes last year, and yeah, they got growing pains this year because I think just man, the receivers, they're just not making plays, bro. Like it's mind blowing. But you could make a case that them, now, when they traded him, that it took getting rid of him to really for him to really take his game to another level. And I think that's what happened, transpired last year. I mean, you look at all his numbers and everything. He had career highs in virtually every category. And you had your Juju Smith Schusters and Marquez Valdez Scanling, um,
Right.
those type of guys, and but his game went to a whole new level last year. He was already great and already he was still was the best quarterback in the league with Tyreek Hill. But last year when he didn't have Reek, man, his game just went to a whole new level, and that's where he is. That's where he is now. But it's just unfortunately, man, he can't throw and catch the ball for his team. Right? You got to have
Yeah.
somebody to catch the football. So they're just not making plays for him. But with Tua, you know, I can see a similar scenario happen. And again, I don't want to paint,
No, Robert Hunt's not playing.
I don't want
Go ahead.
anybody to think I'm in a rush to get rid of Tyreek. But I just think sometimes when you got a weapon like that and and again, you can't blame Mike McDaniel because he's the most dynamic weapon in the league. Yeah, and he's the highest paid, right, at his position. So I get that. But that can be a blessing, and it can also be a hindrance for a quarterback because it's all about muscle memory. You get one guy, and again, you program a quarterback to when you're designing everything around one, for the most part, one guy. You're programming your quarterback and training him to, okay, 95% of the time he's going to be open here, throw the ball here, right? But what
Mhm.
happens when you face a better team that has better talent than probably 85 to 90% of the league, and they're able to really erase him and kind of slow him down, kind of like the Patriots did, um, you know, like the Patriots did or whatnot. But when you take Tyreek Hill away or you get rid of him, again, getting locked on one guy, that's where the hindrance comes in. If you don't have him there, or again, if a defense is able to really take that read away,
Well,
and you get
I think what you're saying is they call these plays fake outs, right? Where like 22
Right.
fake out and this kind of stuff where your eyes take you to a particular place, knowing that you're going somewhere else. And I think that we have to start looking at that type of thing where we know that Tyreek is the focus, and we know that when he's the focus, 9 times out of 10 he's going to be open.
Mm-hmm.
But we also know that, because I've been waiting for them to have put Jalen in some of the Tyreek motions,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I've really been waiting to see Jalen do some of that stuff that again still frees up Tyreek, because that motion is going to cause eyes to move and all of that kind of stuff. So Tyreek is
Mm-hmm.
still going to be open, but I would love to see them where Jalen becomes the one option on a given play. And it's just so damn hard to do that when you got Tyreek.
Yeah.
It's just so
You know,
hard
like
to
I
say, Scotty, you shoot it
right,
when we got
right,
Joy.
right. And I get it, man. You know, you should. And
Yeah.
again, he's the highest paid, so you wanna be in a position where you're getting the most out of your investment. But I'm not saying it's not a problem with Tua, because it would only be a problem if Tua hadn't shown the ability to go to A to B to C, and so et cetera. But
Hmm.
again, you just gotta, like, to your point, he just, especially as we move further into the season and we get to the postseason, and you in a one and done scenario playing, the better teams, man, you got to find that common ground to where, because teams, again, the more tape you put out there, they figure out how to scheme you and take things away from you, make you play left-handed.
Because
And,
you should
again,
be seeing some pump fakes to Tyreek and going over the top to Jalen. And we haven't seen that yet. You know what I
No.
hmm
mean? So
Yeah.
those types of things.
hmm
That
yeah,
that pass was attempted for Waddle on the last game, right? The interception. That Tyreek.
yeah, that was
That
Waddle.
was
That was
Waddle.
Waddle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By
that
the
You
was
way,
know,
a horrible throw.
Yeah.
I think Hunt is he's day to day, right? Robert Hunt.
Robert Hunt's day to
yeah,
day.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
He's,
think he'll be.
It's not definite for him.
I think I think he's gonna be like Connor Williams, maybe like a couple weeks ago. He'll dress, but I don't think they'll put him out there. He'll be like an emergency guy or not. I think they're gonna take that approach with Devon Achan as well. He'll dress,
Yeah.
but only in
Hunt's
an
not gonna play.
extreme, only in like an extreme situation that
Yep.
that they'll see Tom tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to see him play a little bit.
Hmm.
Hmm
I want to see him catch a screen here and there, and catch a
Right.
screen, run a little quick, that little handoff, that with him in motion, and just hand it off and see if you can't get the edge, and all of that stuff. I think that if we just wear them down, I think our defense just overwhelms them. We win the field position game. We get field goals and stuff, and touchdowns here and there. We just ultimately just overwhelm them with the defensive pressure. I mean, they're down a couple of linemen. They got Dwayne Brown coming back, but I mean, the guy hasn't played football in about 8 weeks or so, and he's a 37-year-old, left tackle, 36-year-old left tackle, whatever it is. Um, we just should overwhelm them defensively. Garrett Wilson hasn't been playing well. Jalen should shut him down and X as well. And besides, Alan Lazard isn't anything. We just, focus to make sure that their running back don't get going, and we should be fine. Lewis gave a score that I really like, 24-9, something like that, 31-9.
I got 24-10,
Pretty
so
funny.
Who?
I had 24-10.
Oh, he did. He said. That's what he said.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Luis.
No,
I don't know who that is.
He a new
man.
guy. He a new guy. He just started coming around.
What?
Mm,
No, that's
we got. We're gonna have to
He a
invite
new
him on the
nigga.
show.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
We
no, that's
Let's.
that's
Looks like we're gonna have to invite him on the show.
that's Lewis right here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. We'll
I
have to
don't
invite
know
him
who that is. Never seen him. Never heard of him.
on.
Yeah, right here.
Gotta invite him on the show.
Never heard of him.
Man.
Never heard of him? How about this guy right here?
Yeah.
Never heard of him. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh man. Damn. Man,
But
that's
anyway,
crazy.
listen. The last time Doc Reginald was on this Insomnia, you picked against the Dolphins, so I already put you down for the Jets, Crypto.
Yeah, doctor, you always come and land when I'm about to pick and go in the other direction. It's just the doctor must know what my pick is gonna be, Doc. What's up with that?
You picking the Jets, bro?
Yeah, he's picking the Jets.
Oh man, I felt like this a year ago, and I was on that
Crypto is a
island.
massive hater, bro.
I was on that island, and I said the intangibles and the trends is gonna finally catch up to us, and this is that game.
By the way, I don't know if you know this, but uh, Crypto's host is having a big Thanksgiving dinner, and you know how you have your guest of honor carve the turkey. Pete is gonna carve the turkey for Crypto.
Oh shit! Right. Clearly, they best
Oh
friends.
man. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Oh man.
Yeah, he's gonna be carving the turkey.
So
Listen,
apparently, Pete name is not Pete.
It's
his
Pedro.
name. Wait a minute. Say that again. Wait a minute. He said
So
his
they
name is
nah, Pete is like some name he just made up for Twitter, but they said that his name is out there and like everybody's trying to figure out what it is. Apparently,
hmm.
yeah.
I don't
I thought that was his
trust me.
government name.
I won't spend too much time thinking about it.
Right, right,
Pete's
It could
takes.
be Pete, Bob, Jose, whatever it is. Who
right,
cares?
right.
Peter or Pete. I don't think so, man.
Yeah, jacked up was what
Big
it
as
needed to
hell.
be called.
Jacked up.
Yeah,
Damn. Oh, Pete,
but
man.
yeah,
Pete's too cold.
I really see opposite of what crypto is saying. I really see this as one of those games when the offense, probably comes alive. I mean, people have been saying the offense has been down for a couple of weeks, and you need to step up, and you're gonna get,
Hmm.
you're clearly gonna get multiple opportunities, I believe. Um, with the defense. So I think this is a get right game for the offense, man. And I'm really looking forward to seeing Tyreek and Waddle against their DBs and see what Sauce has to say about Tyreek and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I definitely hope you're right. I hope I'm wrong on this one. 'Cause this being a road game, Black Friday, they still fat off the turkey that they've been munching on for today. I just say our get right game is against the Commanders and not this week.
Do you think the league has finally started recognizing how handsy Sauce Gardner is and
And
the
that's
grab?
part of the reason why I think they're gonna have the edge because they're not gonna call it on them. They're gonna allow him to have his way
you
against
know,
Tyreek.
Armor Kelly does a podcast with Alan Poupart, and he had a Jets beat writer who was a former Dolphin writer. He says he noticed that he's getting more calls now.
Hell
That's
yeah,
one
and
thing
you
he said.
should. He be out there mugging niggas, bro.
Did you
Like,
see him mug Tyreek Diggs the other game?
yeah, bro. Like
He duked him
I
up
mean,
there
he
in the end
undressed
zone.
that man.
Yeah, he duked him up in the end zone.
that he need to be locked up for 10 years for some of that mugging he be out there doing.
Bugging.
He need
Is
10
that
years, bro.
seriously him? Damn.
Hell yeah. I'm like, and the referees they
It's,
gotta see that shit. And I know but I know
they
he a good
see it,
player.
but see, he's setting the tempo. That's the thing. He did it from day one. That's probably why he's getting away with it. He wasn't timid at the gate like some of these corners do. I like Noah Egmanagaby. If he'd have been that that dogmatic against Stephon in his first outing, then maybe he'll still be on the team and be getting the calls that Sauce Gardner's getting.
It's a damn shame what they did to damn Noah Igbenogany in that
Right.
Buffalo.
He should have been the same way against them, beating them up.
No,
Right out
Noah
the
was
gate.
done. Noah was done after that, bro. Like
Yeah.
his whole football career was done, and he
Shocked
buried on
his
the depth
confidence.
chart in Dallas too.
Yeah.
And they buried the man's confidence because he didn't want to lay hands on him. So
And
punch
we
him in the
we
mouth from the day one.
and we cut that player that we traded for him too.
Yes, we
So
did.
Right. He didn't even last a
that's a
week, did he?
wash.
Yeah, he didn't even last a whole week. Like a week, did he? He
And
didn't
I
even last
have
a week.
no idea. I'm still trying to figure out what Flo saw in him. I guess he saw that one Lamar Chase game.
Yeah. He saw that
Mm.
interview that freaking Devontae Smith or Waddle gave it, or somebody said that he was good, the best guy at Auburn.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Devontae
Smith.
Smith said he was the best corner he faced
Best corner he
in
faced. Yeah,
college.
And Jamar Chase.
Yeah, and
Jamar
Jamar
Chase
Chase.
said,
I don't
said
know what
that.
happened. I just don't know what happened. When you
But
look
I
at
mean, he
Noah's
had only
Auburn
played
film,
corner.
though, there was a lot to like from Noah. I mean, you in the SEC, you playing the top receivers, you played well against
Yeah,
the top guys, bro. The traits are there, the size, the athleticism.
yeah.
I don't know what happened to Noah, bro. I mean, you know,
Dog, you played it 1 year though. You can't draft a
But see,
guy in the second round, first round, who played that position 1 year,
mhm,
man. That's the hardest position in the NFL to play
Hmm.
is corner, man.
it was by
And
word of mouth.
that's why I think Chris Greer picked him. That was a Chris Greer pick because, and that's not the
Mhm.
first time that Chris Greer picked a cornerback that had little experience at the position. Tony Lippett was another pick that Chris Greer got.
Okay,
I
forgot
think
about
he
that.
thought he was gonna strike gold again because Xavier Howard was a converted wide receiver too. And he
Hmm.
didn't play. That's one of the reasons why he slid to the second round when he came out of Baylor. Didn't
And,
play the
and every
position. He had been playing a position 2 years, I think, and then on top of that, injuries, hamstring issues too. Kind of hurt him in the draft. But I think Chris
Was
Greer probably saw some similarities between the two and was like, well, he thought he was gonna strike gold again. But it clearly wasn't the case.
and this
was that
narrative
part of his
that
reasoning with Sam? With Smith?
mhm. And this
Um, uh,
narrative that Chris Greer started picking his draft picks in 2019 is bullcrap because Chris Greer told Omar Kelly himself that he started picking in 2016 he was in charge of the drafting. This was told by Chris Greer himself to Omar Kelly. It wasn't a hearsay, she say. Chris Greer said it came out of his own mouth to Omar Kelly. It's on the podcast that he does with Poupart. He said Chris Greer told me himself that as of 2016 he was in charge of drafting players.
I saw somebody put on
mhm,
Twitter like his last three drafts.
yeah.
I mean, he hit on 80% of the players. He only missed on two.
Hmm.
All of the draft picks
You know
from
that
the
list was
last,
about to come out.
well, before this draft, before this one, like the
Yeah.
like
He
2019,
top
20.
heavy. He top heavy now.
Right.
He
He's
he
top heavy.
struggled in the middle rounds a little bit, but he top heavy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that Channing Tindall pick, damn.
Hmm.
Um,
And
Don't
what
forget
was
Jason Strowbridge.
and it was uh the
Strowbridge,
tight
that was bad.
end, the tight end from a couple of years ago. What was his name? Who we thought was
The one we got this year.
right. I
Is he
mean,
play? Did he play anytime?
no, they hit on.
Higgins?
I think you can call Smythe a hit.
no,
No,
this
Higgins.
has
I'm talking
been
about
no, no,
Higgins.
no, no. No, no, Higgins and the one like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
What
Oh,
was
you
his
Oh,
talking about
name?
Hunter
you talking
Long?
about
Hunter
he
Long?
went to the
Hunter
Rams.
Hunter
Yeah,
Long.
Long,
yeah,
right?
Hunter
Hunter Long.
Long.
Yeah,
Long,
he went to the Rams for Jalen Ramsey.
right? He was
Oh,
the
that was part
bust.
of the Ramsey deal. Okay. Is
Yeah,
he
he
even
was the
playing
bum.
still with them?
Yeah, well, he was tricked.
We threw him in like y'all take this shit with you just to make
Yeah,
us look good.
yeah.
Let's throw him in there.
We
Bag of
can we
chips.
can
Huh?
say we can say we drafted somebody to get Jalen Ramsey. Just help me out.
But if you look at the trade, not only like I know GMs. A lot of people want to grade GMs just primarily off the draft, but that's not the case. Look at trades. Look at
The body of work, right?
undrafted guys that he's found. Right, man. Chris
Mhm.
Greer has done. I don't understand the Chris Greer criticism. I guess people expect perfection, but I mean, bro, nobody is perfect. But to be hitting on 80% of your picks, that is unheard of, bro.
And
Unheard
But
of.
you
and
know all the
to
criticism he
sign
got. That's why they brought that out there. You
and
know
to
the PR
sign
department.
and to sign as many free agents as you had and all of them be successful, even with Armstead, I mean, is off injured as
Mm.
he has, he's been amazing when he's played. And then you got the Long is playing exceptionally well. Elliott, I mean, all of his signings, man, you're right, Crypto. It's the body of work. I'm sorry, EM.
Yeah.
It's the body of work.
No, Chris Greer,
Yeah.
man, he's done. We as a fan base, we need to start.
Mm.
And I mean the haters. They need to stop that, bro. Like they need to get that man they need to get that man his flowers and keep it pushing because he's
Well,
done a very good job.
if you wouldn't be cheerleading Nene every time she say something about Crypto, Chris Grizzly.
Oh damn.
Doc, go on down there and get you a plate, dog.
Yeah.
Go on down there and get you a plate.
Damn.
What you say, Hunter Aloysius Greer? No,
Yeah.
Right.
what's it,
Mm,
Aloysius
And
Greer?
as soon as she say that, the pom poms go up. I'm like, damn.
Mm.
mm, yeah. But yeah, Greer, man, I tell you though, yeah, they've all done a good job, man. It's just, man, the Dolphins, bro. Again, to kind of circle back to Hard Knocks, bro. Like for me,
That's
man,
crazy.
seeing that episode, seeing the team, bro, the Dolphins, we bro, as fans, bro, they are in a very good place. Seems like they got, everybody's on the same page. There's no, it's not, I'm sure, well, everybody has egos, but everybody has their egos in check. You know what I mean? Everybody's got one vision,
Mhm.
one message. Now the delivery might be different because you got Mike McDaniel sitting there, but then you got guys like Vic Fangio, his style, then Campanella, his style. You got Daryl Bevel. Um, yeah, different
And who's
deliveries.
the O-line coach? The O-line coach, don't forget him too.
Butch Berry.
Barry.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But
Campanelli
yeah,
gonna
but
get a
everybody
head
on the
Is he
same
coaching
still
page
job.
with one vision, man.
is he still writing notes? Or is
Who
he
is that?
Barry? Is he still writing notes and leaving
Oh
stickies
yeah,
on
they
the
say
locker?
he used to cuss your ass out on a notepad and put it in your locker.
Oh, damn.
You fucking suck.
Hey, they need to get that man the flowers too, bro. Because for that
Yeah.
man to get here, get in 1 year,
Mm.
turn Austin Jackson around from a bottom tier player at his position to, I don't know if y'all saw that PFF stat, but he's number 2 in the league in terms of in terms of pass blocking win rate in the entire
Crazy.
league.
Hey,
I
I
mean,
mean,
bro.
Liam Eichenberg is at least serviceable.
Yeah, and he's improving. He's getting
Yeah,
better, bro.
yeah,
You
he
look
is.
at him. Bro, we
Yeah,
was looking at his we
he's
was looking at the
trending in the
tape.
right direction.
We was looking at the tape the other night, bro. I was like, damn, Eichenberg was solid in this game, bro. Like,
Mhm.
and they were train wrecks. I mean, they were teetering in that Noah Igbenogany bus territory, both of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And to completely transform both of them in 1 year, bro, that man needs to be commended. He needs to be celebrated for that because just the O line in general, man. To get, got them guys playing, together and as a unit, man. Bro, it's just a lot of
Campanelli can give him a head coaching job up that hard knock, man. That's
I
the
know,
kind of
right?
stuff that them owners
Yeah.
like.
Mhm.
But you know something though, I heard like couple months back, like in week 2, I think week 3, I had heard that Fangio and his relationship wasn't the most kosher. at one point. Now, again, that could have changed, but I think that was in the
Fangio and
midst
who?
of what's that?
Fangio and who?
Campanella. That
Oh,
Anthony Campanelli.
yeah. Is he the linebackers coach or the D line
Yeah,
coach? Which one is
he's a,
he?
he's a linebackers coach.
No, I'm
linebacker.
talking about my bad. I get it mixed up with the D line coach. It's the D line coach. That was a carryover from Flo, right? Yeah. It was
Yeah,
that
so is
guy.
Campanelli. Campanelli's a carryover from Flo too.
Yeah. Well, the D line coach is the one that was allegedly him and Fangio were kind of at odds, at some point. Maybe that's changed with the defense playing better. But yeah, I'd heard whispers that you know, not a change was coming, but definitely there was, some issues there.
Yeah. Oh,
A guy like
Austin Clark
Mm,
was the D line's coach.
mm. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm
So
not sure.
Austin Clark and
What,
Anthony Campanelli were from the Flores regime.
what was it? Campanella? Well, shit, man, I forget exactly which one it was. But I'm more like I'm almost sure it was the D line coach. I'm almost sure. But yeah, man, that dynamic, that situation probably changed now because again, the defense, winning and playing better cures all. So, um, they might be on the same page now, but yeah, that was allegedly being, was put out there about those two.
Yeah.
oh, you dropping sauces at 3 in the morning, huh?
Well, hey man, that's what
sauces.
that was. Yeah, man, that's what had several conversations, man. Like, damn, already, like, but again,
No,
that's when the
Cap. He's
defense
not going
wasn't.
to the Browns.
What's that?
No, Cap said Tannehill's going to the freaking Browns. He's not going to the Browns.
It's too late. The trading deadline then came in. Oh, you
Well,
mean
I
in the
mean,
off season?
I think they're gonna cut. I think they're talking about they're just gonna release him and hoping that he goes to the waiver wire.
Oh, really? They gonna cut Tannehill?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So has Tannehill, and I mean, obviously we drafted him number 8, but what do you think about when you just think about his career overall? Is average quarterback, better than average, below average? What do you think?
Average
Career.
guy.
Yeah.
I think
He's a
I would
Jag.
say slightly above average
About
because he was really average in Miami. I mean, I know
he had a
Tannehill.
better career in Tennessee than he had with us.
Yeah, much better. But in Miami, and again, I'm critical. I've been critical of Tannehill too, but Tannehill he wasn't terrible in Miami, right? He was just an average guy, average quarterback, the definition of average. But when he went to Tennessee, that's why I said his career is probably slightly above averages because he did have them 2 years where he played at a high level for them and they were 1 year in the AFC Championship game and then they got in the divisional round the next. And I think he led the league in pass rating them 2 years too. So
Yeah.
slightly
Yeah.
above average.
Did we start Tannehill his rookie year?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Remember, there was some controversy too because the players felt like David Garrard had won the job.
Right.
No, actually,
But
David Garrard didn't win the job. He got injured.
Right, he was. Yeah, that's right. He did get hurt, but he was winning. He was the
winning in camp. Yeah, they were
Yeah,
saying
he had won it in camp, but he got hurt. So
real quick though, I forgot. I can't believe I forgot this game. I left this game out. The 6-4 Steelers are taking on the 5-5 Bengals.
Oh,
by the way,
man.
they fired Matt Canada. Not
Another
only did they
divisional
fire
game.
Matt Canada, but the running backs. I think some of Flores must have rubbed off on Tomlin because they're doing co-offensive coordinators. The running backs coach is designing the plays, and the quarterbacks coach will be calling the plays.
Well, we know how that movie ends. We've seen Flo try that. We've seen Belichick try that. We know how this movie is going to end.
Exactly.
Oh man, I got the Steelers.
I think the Steelers. Yeah, I want to say Steelers in that one. Bengals are reeling.
What about you?
Yeah, I think
We got EM real quick.
Oh,
We
go
got
ahead.
EM.
My bad, Shake. In this game. Pittsburgh. I think the Bengals they gonna kind of quietly hit that tank button, which they should with Burrow being gone for the year. They gonna quietly hit that tank button. I think Pittsburgh wins this game, bro.
You think their uniforms look better?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah.
Who you talking about? The Steelers or the Bengals?
Yeah, as quiet as it kept, Pittsburgh has been just very pedestrian at best, and probably gonna be a wild card team, man.
Yeah. Right now they're sitting at the 6th seed now. The
Yeah,
playoffs started. They're 6th seed.
yeah.
Let me ask you this though, Doc. With Kenny Pickett with his struggles, bro. Do you think it was more a reflection on the coordinator, which is why they fired him, or is it just Pickett is just he just might not be the guy? Which one do
Yeah,
which direction are you leaning more in?
I certainly think that he didn't get any help from his offensive coordinator. But again, the eye test just tells me this guy doesn't make throws. I don't know if it's his small hands or what it is. He just doesn't make plays when there are plays out there to be made. And I don't know if, I just don't know if an offensive coordinator makes that much of a difference. Certainly, maybe the offensive coordinator comes in and whoever they hire and does something for his psyche, similar to what Mike McDaniel has done for Tua. You can't discount that kind of thing, that maybe somebody can come in and get his confidence, but I just haven't seen him make throws and plays.
Yeah. Mike Tomlin's a hell of a coach. He's his first ballot Hall of Famer for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys who didn't say that he's not a first ballot, they need their head examined.
Oh, that's my dude, DeVore. He always says he thinks Tomlin isn't a Hall of Fame coach, but whatever.
Man, isn't that crazy that Pittsburgh has only isn't that crazy Pittsburgh has only had 3 coaches, man, in the last 50 years?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Bro, you guys look, crypto.
And we've had 3 owners in the last 50 years.
Yeah, bro, Shake the read my mind, bro. Like, if you want to say America's team, I don't understand why Dallas gets that label when Pittsburgh has done more than Dallas.
Well, from what little research I did, Art Rooney didn't want that title. They wanted to give the America's team to that, but Art Rooney didn't want that title on him, so Dallas took it.
Yeah, but to Doc's point, I mean, how many coaches? And they have how many championships?
Check this out. And all 3 of them have a Super Bowl ring.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And all 3 of those coaches have a ring. Yep.
Yeah.
In their history. Yep. That's crazy. That's insane. So they're betting 1,000 with their head coaches winning Super Bowls. Everybody they've hired.
That's amazing, man. That's a feat, man.
Yeah. I don't know if any other sports franchise is batting perfect like that with every coach in their history that win the title. Man, that's crazy.
And it's one thing to say about the Browns. I mean, I know their owner is stingy, but at the same time, you can say stingy or you can say loyal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they've been in contention all the time. I mean, when they had, I think, what was this guy's name? Freaking the guy that got, I forgot his name, man. He had a brother that played too. Who was it? Palmer?
Oh yeah, Chris Palmer.
Chris Palmer. Yeah, for the Cincinnati. I mean, like it's always been like Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, and now Baltimore is starting to get into that run where the wild card.
Same thing. Yeah.
I mean, the wild card's always been like, you better get the wild card or the AFC North is going to get it.
Yeah,
you get it.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the margin of error right now, and I love our cushion, but that cushion can be taken away real quick. That's my problem right now.
Cincinnati had Andy Dalton, and they always, at
always
least a
every year
playoff team. I mean, they didn't win any, but they always were there.
Well, Doc, you know what? My main beef, and I've always had this. Man, the Big O hates me for this, but I've always had this argument with the Big O. He tells me all the time, "Oh, Andy Dalton, I mean, Andrew Luck, close to being Marino status," and I'm like, bro. At the same time, you say that, but Andy Dalton has the same numbers as Andrew Luck. So, I mean, like, I don't understand why people are quick to anoint somebody to that status.
Right.
When push comes to shove, I mean, Andrew Luck retired and Tannehill got to the point where Andrew Luck was. So I'm just saying, like, the AFC North, they're taking advantage, bro. So if anybody goes to the North, that wild card spot is dictated through the North. I mean, can we agree with that?
Yeah, it's hardly ever been the East. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, bro. I mean, the West. The West is always freaking whoever wins the West, but they never have wild cards in the West.
Right, barely. Maybe one team, but not like 2 or 3.
Well, Denver Broncos, when they won the Super Bowl, they were a wild card, believe it or not.
Well,
Yeah, they were.
but I mean, that's when they went all in.
Did Peyton come in there?
That's when Peyton Manning had a broken arm.
Yeah.
No, that was the Elway year. One of the Elway years. They were a wild card.
Oh, you talking about when they beat
Happy
the Falcons.
Thanksgiving, fellas.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Everything.
Hey, gobble gobble, y'all. Gobble gobble.
Go.
Yep.
Doc dropped out.
Yo, Irving, what's going on, bro?
Oh, damn.
What's going on, man? Chilling, bro.
Yep.
Like you guys were
What's
live.
good, bro?
The new Spider-Man game?
What's good? Salute. I haven't played this new Spider-Man game, bro. I'm trying to get the PS5 so I can jump on it.
You don't need to do none of that, bro. You know what I'm hearing right now?
Wait a minute.
That Venom,
Spider-Man on PS5?
Yeah.
bro, Venom right now, from what I'm hearing, is about to I think he's about to merge with freaking Wolverine, bro. So that icon
that happened already. That happened
That's
already.
what I'm saying. That icon is either Spider-Man or Venom. You need to be right.
This is Spider-Man Venom. And Spider-Man had it too.
But yeah, gentlemen, for me right now, the cushion that we have, as much as I batter and freaking talk shit about this team and I crucify Tua, rightfully so. I like where we're at, guys. I like where we're at.
Listen,
the numbers don't lie.
If we win and the Bills lose, we'll have a 3-game cushion.
Yup.
And think about this. Listen to this, guys. After that, after the Bills play the Eagles, they got to play the Chiefs, and after that, they play the Cowboys.
The gauntlet, bro. That's the gauntlet. Our gauntlet is what? The last 3 games of the season?
Yep,
At minimum? Out of 8 games?
Right.
At minimum, we should sweep these next 4 games and then get ready for that grind of the end of the regular season.
For the next 5 games.
Yeah.
Because we play the Jets twice.
I mean, yeah, if you counted this, yeah.
So our expectation is 4-0 sweep, 5-0 sweep at max. But if it doesn't happen, what do we say? What do we do?
The Bills will be alive if they win.
How many games are they back? 2 or 3?
Bro, I think for me, I think Miami could beat any of these teams that's in front of us, and we just stop shooting ourselves in the foot, stop turning over the ball, secure it, make sure that you do better on third down, especially because we haven't been very good on third down, especially on those third and short, like those fourth and shorts and stuff.
It's
we've been like one of the worst in the league,
bro.
Yeah,
Master Chill, I agree with you right there. I agree with this statement right here. It'll suck.
I do too.
If the Bills dominate the next 3 games.
Yeah, because that means they will be back. Because that's 3 good teams that they play in a row. that would suck. That would suck.
I wouldn't be surprised if they beat the Chiefs, bro.
Good teams.
I wouldn't be surprised if they beat the Chiefs because the Chiefs are struggling right now, bro. That wide receiving core is terrible, man. They lead the league in total drops, 26, and by wide receivers like 18. Like Mahomes is like
just their defense is
damn, bro. Yeah, their defense is elite, bro.
Oh, shit, we said it last night. 2 games with 2 shutouts in the second half for the Chiefs. That's unheard of.
No, they ain't. They had more than that this year when they've been shut out. I mean, but we've actually had games where we were shut out in second halves too, though.
I mean, I think with us, crypto is like, I like where we're at, but shit, I don't like to play catch up, man. Like, we're always down in every fucking game, it seems like. And then we got to play catch up.
Yeah, you got to clean that up.
I mean,
Especially
the other day,
those
bro, I've
last
been
3
like
games.
harping this stat, and everybody tells me, Cap, stop with that fucking stat. I'm like, bro, 9 games, you got 9 fumbles from the quarterback. Like, you better tighten up.
You mean our quarterback got 9 fumbles?
Look it up.
Or the Bills? What do you
No,
mean?
ours.
9 fumbles. He didn't
Wow.
lose all the fumbles. He just got total
I
fumbles.
think he recovered
Like
7
total.
out of the 9, but still, like,
Right.
it's on him.
So
Yeah, gotta
he
fix
fell on
those. Yeah, definitely gotta fix that. Yeah.
him. Yeah, he never lost them all. Right. See, that's
Yeah,
the
man,
thing.
good.
If those were lost, then he would be in Josh Allen territory with the turnovers.
Yeah,
If
I
he
know.
loses those fumbles,
It's just a matter, right? Just a matter of if he doesn't recover it, yeah, he'll be in that conversation because he does have. It's been like that for. I don't think last year he had a problem with that, but I remember 2021 he had a problem holding on to the football. He had a lot of
so
fumbling
we
issues
recover-
in 21 too.
Yeah,
Hey, Doug,
just recovering.
out of the last opponents we have, who do you fear the most? Who do you think gives us the most trouble? Baltimore?
Man, we don't handle Lamar well. Save that year when we just blitzed them every play. But yeah, that's the one that I'm gonna have my eyes on. I mean, we've proven we can beat them, and we've proven we can beat them in their place, and we're gonna have to go do it again.
But here's the thing, though. We got to beat them in the cold now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's right.
Yeah.
It's an away game, right?
Definitely got to beat them in the wet conditions. Maybe might be cold, rainy, or maybe even snowy.
Well,
Hey,
no, I
Crypto,
mean,
you
look,
going to
That's
that
at
game,
the
right,
end of
Crypto?
December. Yeah, I'm going to there.
well, I mean,
nice.
crypto. I mean, whatever you always said the past 4 years, crypto. You and me have been like harping and predicating as far as him on away games in December. If he fucking wins an away game in the elements, bro, that's another check mark. I cannot say shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he almost did it in Buffalo.
It goes a
I mean,
long way.
almost.
Especially
But
now,
I mean,
it's gonna be wet. It's gonna be wet and cold in Baltimore.
Yeah, I know, bro. Crazy
Might not
against
be a
that
lot of
great
snow on the
defense.
ground, but it's gonna be wet and cold. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's the last 2 check marks. You got to prove to me in the elements and in
Hell, I think
December.
that's the only elemental game that we play left all season.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
maybe the Commanders. Maybe
Didn't the
it might be
Ravens
a little
lose?
cold, but
Didn't the
that's
Ravens
it.
lose Marlon Humphrey for the season, or he's like out IR or something like that?
Bro, their best receiver right now, their best receiver is freaking
Got
Zay
100
Flowers.
yards the other day. First time in 2 years.
Hey, listen. I one thing I'm in lockstep with crypto on, as far as boxes need to be checked for Tua, is look, he already proved he's a great regular season quarterback. Let's see what he does in the playoffs. That's the box he needs to check.
I can't wait to see that because we've never seen him in the playoffs. So that's what has me like intrigued, bro.
Checked all the other boxes already.
Yeah, I think the health thing he's starting to, he's got 8 games left.
Well, I mean, the turnover ratio, he's overcome.
Yeah, I think the health thing he's overcome. Right. Middle of the field accuracy. Middle of the field accuracy.
He's only had one major injury. He's only had one major injury. The rest of his injuries were like little
that's the check mark I want.
The soft tissue injury.
Freaking check mark that I want, bro. I want to be able to mark that check mark in a freaking Sharpie, bro.
The soft tissue injury. Is that what you talking about?
Huh?
You talking about the soft tissue injury?
Yeah. As far as that, he only had one, which was the hip. And last year, right? Last year was his first season being concussed, and then he's concussion prone. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is that, bro?
Yeah, I don't know.
He only had one season where he got concussed. It's not like he was concussed in college or high school or you know what I mean?
but let's be fair, bro. That
Right,
year,
that's
how many
true.
concussions did he get?
Well, that's the thing. When Color,
I mean, look at yourself and think about it. Like, let's be real. How many did he get?
Cap, hold on. Let me. I'm explaining this to you real quick. Cap, Color did the research, right?
Yeah.
If you get a concussion, right, and you have to wait. Even they do this in fighting. That's why you have to, like, for instance, if you get a concussion, you have to literally wait like about 3 or 4 months to get over that concussion. You can't do. There's no rehab for it. It's time. And so if you play another game before that time of healing, you give your a chance to heal, you're more susceptible to the concussions. So let's say, for instance, Tua had a concussion and
hang on one moment. I'll be right back.
Back in October or September. The likely chances of him getting concussions are a lot more now. He's more susceptible to get them than he is if within that window of playing. You know what I mean? So they didn't give him enough time to rest from the first concussion.
Oh yeah, we can agree with that.
So that's why,
because between that and what's going on in freaking Cincinnati, like Cincinnati set that guy up for failure, bro, because they wanted to rush him. Let's be real.
Yeah, so he was susceptible. He is more likely to get. It's just like, for instance, the best way to put it. Let's say you break it. You get a leg injury, right? And you play that season where you get your leg injury, and you play you before the leg injury gets a good chance to heal. You're gonna your leg is more susceptible to get another injury that year because of it. You know what I mean? So you need once Tua got that concussion, I think they rushed him out there because we're on a 3-game losing streak.
Bro, of course. We all know it. Let's be real. We know it, bro. 3 concussions and they rushed him. Let's be real. We know what happened, bro.
If Skylar Thompson or Teddy Bridgewater would have been playing good, where we were getting wins, they wouldn't have played. Tua would have never played that since that Pittsburgh game.
Yep. It is what it is, bro. But at the same time, we got caught with our pants down, bro. And right now, he's at least 10 to 15 pounds heavier. He's learning how to fall, quote unquote, even though he has the fumbles, but he's not getting hurt.
He only fumbled the ball one time though this year.
I don't know, man.
I think he lost 2 fumbles.
Yeah, he lost a fumble. Oh yeah, well, that one time. Yeah, he's fumbled a few times.
I don't know about one time. I just said 9.
Yeah, but either way, I think Tua is that last year he didn't get any soft tissue injuries. He's not going to get any more ankle injuries because he got that tightrope surgery.
That's fine. Just don't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
Right.
Because as of right now, I mean, I'm looking at the stats, and I don't want to harp on it, but it's on him.
Yeah, he has 9 interceptions, but 8 interceptions, but he's got 21 touchdowns. So I'll take that ratio.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Give me more. Like I keep saying every week, I need more. And now you understand why I say that.
Yeah.
Just for me, protect the football. Don't turn it over. Like,
right. Let's protect it. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gotta work on the miscommunication issues with like his receivers, especially when they're running like option routes and shit like that. You gotta be on the same page. You gotta clean that up,
bro.
And that's on Tua too. That's on Tua.
Let me ask you this, bro, Irving, and Crypto, Reggie, Shake. I don't know what it is, bro, but every time we talk about Christian Wilkins and contracts, everybody strikes a nerve, bro. Like it strikes a nerve when we talk about contracts when it comes to the point in the season right now.
Yeah,
from what you've seen from Wilkins.
Needs to walk.
He needs what?
I'm not for re-signing Christian Wilkins. I'm being
Okay,
honest.
so that's one. Everybody else on the panel, what do you think? Like from what you've seen so far, franchise or pay?
I don't know if you pay him
I don't know, man. I'd rather.
because you can't let him. You can't fall for the okie doke. One summer
I
good
can't
year,
re-sign him. Yeah, I can't
and
re-sign
then
him,
all of
bro.
a sudden he goes bust
Tag and
on you.
trade.
I would trade him. See what we
Yeah.
could get for him.
Try to get what you for him. Yeah, I
Especially that now he's at his peak right now, right? Like this is where you got to strike the iron while it's hot and just trade him and see what's the best value you can get for that trade. So I would
Well, I
trade him,
mean,
man.
you guys say peak, so you see a peak, but can't that benefit us? Like the last game, like he sealed the last play of the game.
It could. I mean, it could. Like it would make sense. Like if you could sign him somewhere between $18 and $21 million. Yeah, I mean, you could do it. It could work. But if they're offering, like if he's asking for anything over $21 million, bro, and he's asking even more with incentive, nah, man, I can't do it, bro. I gotta sign my offensive lineman. I gotta keep some of the core young talent. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man. I mean, if the negotiations fall apart, I would just, if I'm the Dolphins, I'd try to trade him and see what I can get for him. Maybe a first, a second rounder, because remember, we're in cap. You know, we're gonna have we're gonna be cash strapped for at least next season, maybe 2025, and we gotta focus on drafting cheap talent. You know, through the NFL draft, through whatever. You know,
I don't
but I
know,
think we can
man.
make it work if we can.
I mean, think about it. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, it's difficult to say, oh, let's move on. But if he keeps producing, and he's already got like what 4.5 to 5 sacks, and he had the last play of the game to seal it. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, shit. Like, you can't really argue the results if he's trying to like show you that he wants to get paid.
I mean, he is producing while he's getting double teamed. You
That's
know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying.
Yeah, but is it like good? Is it like good enough to make him your franchise cornerstone, like the Chiefs did with
Irving, who
Chris
else are you gonna
Long
pay?
and shit?
Who?
I don't know
Gun
about
to
that,
head.
bro.
Gun to head. Who else would you pay besides Tua?
Damn. Right now, I mean, you got to sign Robert Hunt. Probably got to sign Austin Jackson. He's gonna be a free agent next year. And nothing egregious. Maybe like a team friendly deal because he's cheap right now. You got to sign Connor Williams. There's a lot of guys you got to sign, bro. I mean,
So
you got to
are you
retain
saying
Jalen
that you're
Phillips.
content
Javon
with
Holland,
the
he's
offensive
going to be a
line?
free agent next. Javon Holland's going to be a free agent next year too, bro.
Yeah, well, we
He's
know
on in the
that, but
last year.
for you to say that
Yeah.
the offensive line is like priority,
Yes,
that baffles me, bro.
especially if you want to keep Tua healthy and upright. And you know when he's at his best, he operates best when the pocket's clean, right? So you got to do whatever it takes to keep your quarterback upright and keep it as clean as possible. And
No, I'm not arguing that. It's funny for me to say everybody talks about the O-line being garbage, but you just named 3 out of the 5 guys that need to be resigned.
No, I don't know where that narrative comes from that it's trash.
Batman.
I mean, maybe a couple years ago, yeah, Batman, man, he's capping, bro. Eichenberg is playing better.
Yeah.
Listen, Connor Williams is still playing pretty well. He's recovering from the groin injury, so I think he's been playing better since he's come back. Robert Hunt has been a monster. He's been another guy that he's only allowed like maybe, man, how many? I don't even think he's allowed. Maybe allowed like 2 or 3 sacks the whole season. He hasn't allowed too many pressures. Bro, Austin Jackson leads the NFL in pass blocking efficiency, bro. The guy is, bro. Yeah, there's even been a few games where he hasn't even allowed a sack, a pressure, nothing. I mean, he's been amazing. You know, Eichenberg is getting better. Like, I'm not saying we should resign Eichenberg, but
we have an Eichenberg, ladies and gentlemen. We have an Eichenberg.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
We have an Eichenberg.
And you know what's funny is there's a team in Houston. I don't know if you heard of them. with the rookie of candidate rookie of the year. You know what I mean? They have a rookie of the year.
CJ
And
Stroud.
guess who the center is of that team that has the rookie of the year?
Oh, Dieter.
Michael Dieter.
I
I wonder what team he came from.
Hey, you know that with all the offensive linemen that with all the offensive linemen that Batman doesn't like, you can make a whole freaking like all Madden team. You can have Michael Dieter playing at center. You could have Jesse Davis playing at left tackle.
Bro, all I know, Irving, is if Batman ever comes at me about Tua, I'm gonna come at him about freaking Dieter.
Eichenberg at left guard.
And Eichenberg and Austin Jackson. I got ammo,
Oh my god.
Just tell Batman we have an Eichenberg.
Well,
yes,
he has
sir,
bad
baby.
taste in linemen and bad taste in basketball teams too. So.
Oh man, you hit it right on the nail, Shea Money. Damn. There you go.
It's true.
That's 100%.
How about them Heat, man? We kicked some ass yesterday.
Beat the shit out of them. Beat the shit out of the Cavs. They didn't have Donovan Mitchell.
I keep telling you guys, bro. No
Spider Mitchell.
Yeah, but still, bro, like Kyle Lowry hit a bunch of threes today. He got 28 points. Yeah, man, they play well, bro. They're pretty deep, but again, no Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, luckily, he escaped the team that he was originally drafted from. So thank God for that.
Listen.
Well, they beat Cleveland?
His better days were behind him.
Yeah.
They did? That's crazy. They beat Cleveland, but they lost to the Bulls.
They lost to the Bulls in a close one.
Cleveland 129-96.
Sheesh.
196?
129.
No, 129. Yeah.
To 96.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Shit.
That's like over 30 points.
32 points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what y'all doing for Thanksgiving, man?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, what's on the menu? I got collard greens, chitlins, dressing, stuffing, cranberry mix.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, and you guys are gonna think I'm crazy.
And by the way, Pete is carving Crypto's turkey.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm. You need to inject the turkey with pineapple juice and soy sauce. It'll change your life.
Damn, soy sauce?
I inject mine with steroids.
Yeah, either or.
I inject mine with cranberry sauce.
That's what I'm saying. Pineapple juice, cranberry sauce, but you need that salty factor. That's where the soy sauce comes in, bro. I'm telling you, it'll change your life, Crypto.
What about smoked Italian sausage dressing?
Oh man.
Dressing? Put that in your dressing? Oh, so good.
I'm gonna get fat as fuck, bro.
I'm gonna have to
chilies, I guess.
Yeah.
Mansa, I'm gaining 15 pounds.
The problem is it's no shit in them.
Funny.
That's a pig with a high colonic. You got a colon cleansing.
You think about it, bro. It's what?
Macaroni. That pig had a colon cleanse.
Macaroni, green bean casserole.
Lots of fiber.
Cornbread is the fiber. Fucking. I don't know, bro. But I'm gonna roll to my bed at the end of the night, bro.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, what do you guys think? Talking about Thanksgiving, bro. The Lions are the second best team in the NFL, bro.
Bro, I seen that coming from like a mile, like from. Bro, I seen that from a mile away from like. Bro, since they drafted Dan Campbell, I knew that team was gonna be something special.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They had a hell of a draft the past 3 years.
Who else plays tomorrow? Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Ogba is going to be cut next year.
Indians.
That's for sure.
Oh, now Commanders.
Yeah, Ogba's Agba's gonna be a chief next year. It's gonna be a chief.
Well, he was a chief before, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's going back.
Stars
And,
and Brown, then the
Christian,
Chief.
Christian Wilkins is
Yeah.
gonna be a Patriot.
Oh, sure.
Maybe you should go to Minnesota. Maybe be
Yeah, he
maybe
probably
I
will.
tell
That's
you what,
probably
that'll
what
be
he'll
join
do.
Brian
Jennifer's wet.
Flores'
Hey, listen,
defense.
there's a someone in Twitter. Her name's Jennifer. That'll be her wet dream.
Yeah, they would.
Because you know he
Oh.
was a Patriots fan. You know that, right? He was a Patriots fan growing up.
Oh yeah, no, Jennifer Forbush, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah. She's a who used to be a Patriot.
Wilkins used to be a Patriots fan. He grew up in that area.
Oh really? Oh yeah, because he's from that area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Wow.
Oh my god, dude, that chick, she's
Brussels
like
sprouts.
I listened to her.
Who's cooking
Right?
Brussels sprouts?
She's like the true talk of Wilkins.
Yeah. It's not far fetched, bro. How many times they done purged our team, bro?
Mm.
Who was it? Sammy Morris, Wes Welker, Terrell Buckley, Damon Heward.
But you know
hell
what?
nah.
Bill Belichick had a fascination with guys that was drafted by Shula at that time. He loved picking up because he knew
I didn't know that.
if he could handle Shula, he could handle Bill Belichick. Because remember, Brian Cox won a championship with him.
Wow.
Yeah, we said the other day, how many championship? I mean, like not championship, but how many games is Belichick away from like trying to surpass Shula? That's what he's trying to do, bro.
Yeah,
he's gonna pass Fisher in most losses as an NFL coach.
Oh shit! Let's go.
Most wins.
Huh?
Most losses or most wins?
Most losses.
Gee, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
That would be something if he was if he's the most winningest and the most losingest coach.
That's crazy, bro.
Right.
He's searching to get the most winning, but he'll end up with the most losing.
But
That's
hey,
bananas.
but at the end of the day, look,
True.
One thing you can't take away from Belichick, he's got the most rings as a head coach.
Yeah, as a head coach.
And he's probably got the most scandals too, right?
He has the most rings as a head coach. Yep.
Does John
everybody
Gruden
else
count?
say franchises there?
Yeah, he got 6 rings. That's crazy.
Right, because everybody else.
Nobody at the pro level has that many rings.
Right.
Yeah, nobody
There's
at that.
teams that's gotten 6, but they got different coaches that got those 6.
Yeah.
So was it? It was what? It was
Chuck Nolan and Seifert are the only ones.
It was how many gates? Like 3 or 4 gates?
Yeah, Chuck Noll was the next one behind him, right? Behind Belichick.
With 4.
Yeah. The next one behind him was Jimmy Johnson, I think. Or 3. Or 2. Yeah.
You think Patrick Mahomes will get more rings than Tom Brady?
Ooh. He could have had another 2. That would have been 4 since it's going to be tough. I mean, if he plays 20 plus years, it's possible. You never know, man.
Tom Brady could have had another 3.
Right? Since he lost the 3, right? So, yeah. I mean,
all right, fellas, I'm out of here, bro. Just wanted to check up on y'all, man. I'm about to knock the hell out.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. We're going to shut it down.
I got to wake up in the morning. Well,
yeah,
I got to wake up.
Me too.
Gobble, y'all.
Go take your turkey out the oven. It's probably burnt by now.
Yeah.
Reg,
all right, fellas.
Coming through, my brother.
Dog.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Irving,
fellas.
Crypto, Shake.
Irving.
Y'all be good, man.
Yeah.
All best to your families, man.
Dr. Reggie, thanks.
Hopefully that turkey tastes delicious.
Thanks, Cap.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Don't stuff your pie holes too much.
I'm gonna stuff it, bro.
Thanks everybody in the chat. Jay,
I'm gonna look like Fat Bastard tomorrow.
Pasta, man.
Shaquille, Adam 31, Adam 131. I think that's what it is. Mansa coming by again. I'll send you a bowl
Mhm.
of chitlins to California. Don't worry, we got you.
Oh, yeah.
Who else is in the chat? That's it. I think we got everybody.
Yeah. Appreciate
everybody's
everybody.
on the chat. Cool, good deal. Appreciate everybody for coming by, man. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thanks for
Happy Thanksgiving.
joining us
and,
on our live edition of the Insomnia edition. Live.
And
with
save
the
some chillin'
Currency
from Mansa
Connection.
Chill, man.
Right.
Hey,
I'm
you
gonna save
can't
them
have
some.
you can't have, hey, listen. You can't
I'm gonna
spell
save 'em
chitlins
some.
without chill.
Right, exactly.
So
right, Shake.
with that being said, man, y'all have a good night and happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody has a safe and wonderful holiday.
Yes, sir.
We out this
yes,
bitch.
Sir. Yes, sir. Peace out. Happy Thanksgiving.
Peace.